What's up, gang? This is the GoodBerean. Welcome back. We are here at long last playing Silksong once again, but with a twist. We're going to be playing Silksong Steel Soul mode. So, first playthrough is over. A couple weeks ago, we finished 100% of the playthrough, and now we are moving on to our next challenge, which is going to be playing Steel Soul mode. So, if you're not familiar with what Steel Soul is, basically it's gonna be like normal mode, but there's no death. There's no dying. No dying is allowed. Dying is banned. So we are gonna be attempting to do some Steel Soul imminently. So I'm excited to get into it. I guess we'll watch the cutscene because that's now that I know what's going on. They see your beauty, so frail and fine. They see your peace, woven of faith and toil. They forget your heart, bound in slumber and servitude. When you wake, they shall see your truth, a beast's nature bare to all. From Farloom's Folly by the conductor Ron. Oh, frick, I still don't understand. I didn't have time to process everything that I was reading. Gosh dang it. Well, maybe one day we'll understand the lore. I am at the point now where I'm kind of more open, you know, because I've played through the whole game. If there's anything that I didn't understand, I'm gonna need it explained to me. So I welcome any and all spoilers, any and all backseating, because we're gonna need some help, both in the lore department and in the beating Steel Soul department. Except no, we're not. We're not gonna need any help because we're gonna do it first try. They said you couldn't do it. They said it couldn't be done. They said no one beats Steel Soul first try, let alone GoodBerean, Mr. Let me fight easy bosses a million times and fail Berean. Surely not. Surely he couldn't beat it first try. But dear viewer, that's where you're wrong. See, because I'm like Hornet here. You keep me in a cage, and then kablam. We're free. Let's go. All right, Act 1. Farloom. Okay. Man, it's good to be back. It's good to be back playing some Silksong. I've really enjoyed Blueprints. I'm really enjoying Blueprints. It's the Silksong to Blueprints like back to back. It's just about like the two most peak games that I could have done back to back. But it's good to be back to basics with Silksong. Bind. All right. So now I get to learn. Oh, and we still don't get. Oh, interesting. So I didn't catch that before. We started with 1 health, and then we did 1 bind to heal, and it gave us 3 health, and that's what should have taught us how bind works. So I'm pretty sure there's a trap back here, right? What's this? Oh, shell shards. Well, let's get the shell shards, and then can I get up? I think there's like a enemy up here, right? Yeah. Goodbye. Yeah, we're not doing that. Also, tell me why I wanted to Silk Sword just right here, because I guess I'm used to the Silk Sword technique. Also, I'm playing Hunter again, so that's gonna be a pain. Although I don't hate the down strike as much as I remember. I still hate it. We're getting rid of this as soon as possible, so I guess I should talk through some plans. I don't. So my plan for this run is to not die. Because if we don't die, we can't lose. No, but also my plan for not dying is specifically, well, I don't have a super well thought out plan per se. Come on, this is still a GoodBerean stream. Like we don't come in with thoroughly planned plans. We come in here with half a plan and a dream. That's how we roll. Also, oh, Christopher Larkin did in fact do the music. I was curious if he did. Keep trying to dash. I really miss my old moveset because I remember early game moveset was really sad for me, and then I kind of once I started getting more cool moves, then everything started becoming better in my life. But the first couple streams were kind of rough for me, both in the gaming department and in the just like attitude department. It kind of felt like, oh, this is just like worse Hollow Knight. Little did I know, it's really, you know, I've said a lot about it during my original playthrough, but it really is better Hollow Knight in a lot of ways. Like, so there's some ways in which Hollow Knight just like knocked it out of the park the first time, and Silksong's just like riding on that victory. And there's other ways in which Silksong really did just like up the ante in so many good ways. So it's hard to say which one's better or worse. I also still don't understand the lore behind the period cramps. Like, what is the implication here? Is the implication that Hornet's remembering that she has some like because the red memory was like a memory that was like locked away inside her, and we had to like go get it to get our special powers to beat the game? But I don't know. Is it that we couldn't withstand the power of the silk, but after we got the red memory, then we achieved the power of the silk and figured out how to live? It's so unclear to me. I'm really not sure. If I jump this, man, that guy just isn't budging at all, is he? Dang. I'm really gonna be trying to play really careful because I don't want to die to like stupid obstacles. I'm just gonna also collect as many of the shards that I can. I really shouldn't be doing these blind jumps in Steel Soul mode. Like, come on, GoodBerean, lock in. This is Steel Soul, not a be a clown soul. Good one. So like what I was saying, do I have a plan? No, not really. I sort of have a plan. I have some ideas of certain things that I think will make my life easier in the macro. In the micro, I'm not sure about. I know one thing that I do want to achieve is I really want to get that fruit, but I can't anymore because I ruined it. No, what I really want to do, one of the things I want to do is get Wanderer as soon as possible. We played Reaper in our main playthrough, and Reaper was good. Reaper served us well. We like Reaper. We like Reaper. We stand Reaper. But that said, I cannot deny that for a challenge like this, Wanderer is going to serve us better in the long run. If we get used to Wanderer, if we really lock in our Wanderer abilities, then I think then we'll survive. And I'm pretty sure we can get Wanderer early if we play our cards right. So we've already gotten to our first bench without any deaths. GoodBerean, you said, but that was just the super easy tutorial mode. Of course you didn't die there, and that's true. But I might die here. So let's see what we get. All right, can we beat Moss Mother? First try. Let's go. Well, we're already doing pretty good. Okay, sick. So patience is gonna be the fight. Patience is gonna win the day. It's been a long time since I fought Moss Mother, so I don't super remember the attacks. And so the strategy is gonna be to hold back, wait for her to actually do things, and then only go in for the strike when it's super duper obvious that I can. Like this seems to be paying off so far. Is it slow? Yeah. Am I gonna spend 20 minutes fighting Moss Mother? Yeah. Am I gonna die fighting Moss Mother? No, because I'm a genius. So, all right. Do that. Easy peasy. Do that. Easy peasy. Yeah, see, this is super easy. And then he's gonna hit the ceiling again. I don't even care. I guess she's gonna hit the ceiling again because it is Moss Mother. It's not Moss Father. Come on. Where is Moss Father? Moss Father's gone and out. Alrighty. Oh, You think you can get me with little moss bag McGee over here? Yeah, think again, Senor Clown. Senorita Clown. Ah, that's fine. I was ready for that. I knew exactly what was happening. Can't get me. Don't call me Dodge the Moss Mother Berean for nothing. Yeah. This is easy. We're just gonna wait it out. Nothing crazy, right? If I end up doing 20 runs of Steel Soul and I know every single thing Moss Mother's gonna do like the back of my hand with no questions asked, then we can start getting some spicy with it. Then we can start getting crazy. First run, like it's been, I started my first playthrough of my first playthrough of Silksong in like at the beginning of February of this year. So it's been what, 4 months by because it's the end of May, right? That's 5 months, I think. My math is correct. I probably shouldn't do math and fight Moss Mother at the same time. But if there's anybody that I can do math at the same time as I fight, Moss Mother's probably the one. And there we go. Literally hitless Moss Mother. So get out of my house. All right. See, that was easy. This is going to be such an easy game, guys. Can't believe how easy this game's going to be. Who struggles with Steel Soul, honestly? Like, I tried to jump there, or I tried to wall jump there. We don't get wall jump for like 8 years. All right, more period cramps. I still don't really understand. Oh, what's up, dog? Oh, and then we're gonna pass out. All right. Well, what we got here? Up with you. Up. I won't have you dying on my floor. Ah, awake at last. You should mind your strength, traveler. There's no use wasting energy on an old nobody like me. I see that now, madam. My welcome to your land has not been kind. I had reason to be wary. So you're another pilgrim then, scuttled out of the darkness to climb the great path and bow at its gilded peak? I mean, I wouldn't say that. I am no pilgrim. I am Hornet. I arrive in your land by no choice of my own. I was brought to your kingdom by force, captured by strange bugs clad in veils. Oh, how curious. The bugs of the citadel at the summit of our land. They veil themselves in service to their faith, or perhaps as slaves to something greater. Then I shall seek their citadel. If the veiled bugs would go to such lengths to bring me here, I intend to find out why. Oh, ferocious, intimidating. Yours is no pilgrim spirit. You've the bearing of a hunter. Hey, that's the name of our crest. Welcome then, fierce traveler, to Farloom, our holy yet haunted land. You have no idea, dog. Actually, you kind of do, because you're in on it, right? You know, I know you're snail kind. I've seen your ways. I've been to Act 3. I know what you are and what you're planning. Before you depart, permit an old bug a brief warning. Best keep that weapon drawn. Our kingdom is gripped by a curse. Its paths grow wild and dangerous, and though some still attempt to climb to the citadel at its crest, none return to speak of what they see. Yeah, well, I'm gonna be the first. In fact, I already was the first. So I'm gonna be the second and also the first. Ascend through the lands of Farloom to reach the citadel's kingdom's peak. Oh, yeah, this is just the objective. Okay. I'm debating whether or not I read like dialogue and stuff. I think I'm just gonna read it as much as it's interesting to me, because again, a lot of this is stuff I haven't like seen since I played. You know, I haven't seen for 5 months, and so it's kind of like experiencing it fresh with a newfound perspective, which is fun. I'm probably you know not going to do it every time. Like, you know, if I die today and then start another run next week, then I don't think we're gonna be like doing, you know, a bunch of chatting with everyone. You know, I'm not gonna read that dialogue every time, but it's fun to do it right now. I'm gonna talk to you, see what you got. Oh ho, traveler, destined for the Citadel, yes? Well, before you embark, won't you stop and make trade with an old pilgrim? Yes. So this is actually one of my goals for realsies. I actually thought about this. This is part of the plan, gang. I'd see your wares, madam, though I fear I may have nothing worthy to offer in return.
Oh boy, yeah.
Oh, worry not. If you lack fine goods to trade, we can barter still. In this devout land, we deal in the currency of faith. Rosaries, those finely carved. Oh yeah, I don't have any money yet. I don't have anything to trade with. I forgot. If you will only share some with me, I will trade you something fair. Yeah, so what I really want is this key. This is the goal of the first part of the game, is to get the key, because I'm reasonably certain if I can get the key, I can get early then we get early then I can get early wanderer. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Also, I'm realizing that I kind of want to reposition the death counter here. Oh no. They didn't realize it was gonna be like blocking the blocking like the health bar. So I'm gonna just do that there. Perfect. That looks good. So I do have the death counter here. Maybe I'll talk about the death, the lore on my death counter later. But there is lore there, in case you're interested. Which of course you would be. Why wouldn't you be interested in the death counter lore? Like who what kind of stream, what kind of viewer wouldn't be interested in the lore behind GoodBerean's death counter? Like no viewer of mine, certainly. What's this you're building, sir? A sign of some kind? Aye, aye, you're a sharp bug. A wish wall. It's past time this old camp had one. As the resident fixer, I've taken it upon myself to sort it out. Thanks, Fix It Felix. They're a popular thing around Farloom, wish walls. Are they? There's only like 3 of them in the whole game, and 2 of them are like literally decommissioned because the towns don't exist anymore. So I don't know of what you mean, brother. They're a popular thing around Farloom, useful too, and so many prayers left unanswered. Gives them a place to go. All right. And then this is where Chakra would be if we had one. No, we have to meet Chakra, which I forget where the actual like first Chakra meeting place is, but we have to meet her there, and then she comes back. We don't really need maps in this game, because anything I don't know, I can just kind of look up, because this doesn't, you know, I've been everywhere, so I don't need to. I don't care about spoilers. I don't care about discovering, you know, or exploring or finding my way through stuff. I do, however, want to just kind of like quickly revisit, because it's been so long since I've been to this part of the game. So Sherma's here, and here's the magic door that we open from the other side. I'm not even talking to Sherma. Yeah, that's a waste of time. So here's the plan, gang. I'm pretty sure we're just kind of hard gated by the rest of Masquerado and getting the once we have to beat. I'm pretty sure we have to beat the Bell's Beast and get Silk Spear before we can like make any sort of meaningful progress through the game. I don't see a way around any of that. So what we're gonna be doing is doing that. What's up, Jerry? Did you say how talking to Sherma is a waste of time? How dare? I mean, I don't. It's a little bit a waste of time, because we're playing Steel Soul. I've seen everything Sherma has to say. Not really particularly interested in reliving that. Because all she's gonna say is like, ha ha, I have faith in Farloom to open this door, and then I'm gonna open the door, and she's gonna be like, and then he's gonna be like, see, I knew it. So I don't, I already was frustrated by that the first time. I don't feel need to be frustrated by it again. But welcome in. How are you doing? Good to see you again. I think it was the stream where I did the Verdania was the last time I saw you. But good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. We are at the very beginning of our Steel Soul adventure. So I'm kind of like re-experiencing the beginning of the game for the first time. And which is fun. It's fun, it's fun. I haven't seen a lot of this early game stuff since for several months now, and so it's fun to kind of have like this fresh perspective of like the full context of the game. You're doing well? Glad to hear it. I shouldn't have come down here. This is my very first Steel Soul. You died to Father of the Flame. I don't remember who that is. I've stumbled into an enemy gauntlet. This is horrible. 5 to 7 hours in. Okay. Oh, is that in the one in Deep Docks? The guys in the bosses that are like in Deep Docks, Deepish Docks, the quasi Deep Docks. Okay, this is the first enemy gauntlet, so obviously it's gonna be easy, right? And then we're probably gonna get one big boy. Yep, which is fine. I can do this. I can do this all freaking day. Watch me. Father in Flame is Wisp Thicket. Oh, interesting. What was there a particular reason you went to Wisp Thicket? Because that's like a super optional area. Was there like a charm or something that you wanted from that, or were you doing the 100%? Or did you just stumble into it on accident? I suppose any of those are reasonable things. But we beat our first enemy gauntlet. We still haven't died, so that's a win. Let's go. I was doing 100%. Okay, interesting. And he has charm to, yeah. I do remember that there was some, because it's like the wisp charm, right, where you get flames that like go after you. I never actually tried that one out. All right, you're welcome. You're welcome, Sherma. I'm still not talking to you. Okay, so. Yeah, so because I'm doing Steel Soul and I've 100% of the game at this point, so I know, with the exception of like the memento locked behind the enemy, the final enemy. I've done basically the whole game. So, but behind the enemy book, I've done basically the whole game. So with that in mind, I do not mind any spoilers, any backseating, any tips and tricks you've got for Steel Soul. I am all ears. My personal plan is to go beat Bell Beast, because I'm pretty sure that Bell Beast is I'm pretty sure Bell Beast is required. Like, I don't think that there's a way around that, at least not without any major glitches or anything like that, which I don't plan on doing major glitches. I want to have, although while I'm not against major glitches, I might be persuaded to do some minor cheeky skips in the name of optimal routing and skipping hard stuff. So my personal plan is to beat Bell Beast, get the Silk Spear, and then get enough money to go get the key, so I can enter Wormways early and get the Wanderer's Crest. That is my plan personally. And I'm trying to think what's the best way to get, I don't remember how to get anywhere. Oh, dude. Ooh, money. I'm also debating about what I should and shouldn't buy. Like the magnetite brooch, I know is in the shop. Is it worth investing in the magnetite brooch? Because I feel like if I don't do that, I'm gonna lose a lot of money, and money is gonna be an important asset of this run. But also, maybe that money would be better spent somewhere else. Right. Sick. My recent playthrough, I did a HUD-less run, as you can turn off the HUD in the options. Oh, HUD is in like the health bar and stuff. That's crazy. That'd be crazy. I'd be open to trying that at some point, but let's start with beating Steel Soul at all first. That's goal number 1. I'm going back the way I came, aren't I? All right, this is wrong. It wasn't as hard as I expected. Okay. Oh, the HUD-less run? Interesting. I mean, I suppose if you've already beaten normie Steel Soul, then Steel Soul without the HUD, you probably just play a little more carefully, right? You'd probably just be like, oh, if I don't know how much health I have, I'm gonna assume that I have, like, I'm at 1 hit and I'm gonna die. 6 deaths in total. Only 2 were because I lost track of my health. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. This is my 13th playthrough. Nice. Yeah, it seems like the people that, you know, are really into this game, like, they just continue to invent harder and harder ways to beat the game, which I think is super fun. I think it's cool that the community is so into, like, just like pushing themselves to the absolute limits here. What does this say? Pilgrim, you are blessed to walk the foundations of Farloom. Humble yourself before the shells of those who gave their lives to hold our kingdom's weight. Yes, okay, I remember that. Which they like mean metaphorically and literally, because you have a lot of people that like gave their lives to hold the, you know, to like create Farloom, right? You have like the people in the underworks like slaving away, but then you also literally like this whole place is literally a skeleton, so it's literally built on the backs of creatures. I beat every boss and gauntlet, cursed with the twisted bud. Coral Tower was a pain. Oh yeah, I bet. One of the regulars here, Rem, just finished a Curse Crest playthrough herself, and that was you know, that proved to be quite a challenge. But it's, you know, it's really cool that, you know, the different things that people do to challenge themselves. No tools, no healing, no spells. Yeah, it's brutal. Okay, so let's go there. Bip. And then I think we just go up here, right? And then if we go back this way, we'll probably find where we need. Granted, you cannot actually beat the game cursed. Oh, you can't? Because you are locked out of certain things. Oh, interesting. Like what? What are some things that you can't actually do while cursed? Is it like you can't bind things, and that's what breaks everything? Can I knock you off? No, but I'm not gonna be done. We beat Grandmother Silk at Trader's Ending. Yeah, I did get the secret ending where I beat Grandmother Silk cursed, and then we got all stonified. That did happen. Tool acquired. Shard pendant. Oh, equip tools. I forget what this actually is. Is this just mean I get more? Allows one to collect more shell. Yeah, okay. So, well, the next time we see a bench, I guess it's better than nothing. So we'll take it for now, but it's not going to stay here long. If you talk to the snail shamans, they will refuse to use their spell as it would go into the Twisted Bud's memories. Oh, interesting. Do you mean like when you're about to when you have all the hearts and you're about to go into your own dream? That's when they refuse. Also, before the final dive, Hornet refuses to dive while cursed. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, I think I remember Brent mentioning something about that too, where you had to disable it and then re-enable it to make it work. Is this where I want to go? I feel like the red memory bit. Okay, yeah. This is more. I don't want to go this way because I want to go up here. I'm also curious. Do I need? Do I need? I don't super remember. Do I need the to beat Bell Beast here? Like, to ring the bell, obviously, but like, is there anything that's stopping me from just like going? I guess it's like that top area is how you get to the next spot, right? That said, I did beat Lost Lace with Witch Crest. No tools, no spells, no healings. I just didn't heal. Okay, yeah, so basically, Cursed Crest. As close as you can get to Cursed Crest. Oh, come on, dude. Can I, what's over here? Oh, is that Chakra? My buddy. My friendo. No. Weird friend, Hornet friend, Poshanka, edges sharp and senses keen. In my land, that is the way warriors greet each other. For though you are a child barely hatched, you are also a warrior. Your stance, your weapon, your movements all proclaim it so. You have keen sight for my skill bug, but my childhood has long since passed. What has happened here? I see signs of battle all around. Poshanka! These strange, shuffling pilgrims in the camp below, they were docile enough, but here they seem to have lost their senses. They cry out to the darkness and attack their fellow travelers. Yakesh, keep your weapon drawn and your bearings true. The way ahead is winding, and to lose one's way invites only death. I am a navigator amongst my tribe, and have been making maps of these lands. I can trade them with you and supplies if you wish. Yeah, I think I'm not super keen on the maps right now because I think anything that we don't remember, we can just look up. I don't really need the maps. Chakra Hornet is older than you are, much older. That's true. So I'm actually curious, like, what is the exact lore on like Hornet's age? Because there was some hints to her being older, but I'm still not super clear on how that all works out. In these lands, names are given freely, are they not? I am Chakra, wielding rings. If our hunts intertwine again, I will have new maps to trade. Until then, farewell, child, wielding needle. Yeah, I'm no child. Eventually, you will need to buy all the maps in order to go to Act 3. Oh, is that like a hard requirement? I mean, yeah, I guess my goal right now is to just get to the end of the game, period. And then I can't break this until I get Silk Spear. Personal headcanon is Hornet is over 100 years old. Is there like do you have like a justification for that, or like a reason why? I'm not super clear on like the age canon here. All right, back to Mosgrado. Moss home, I guess. Oh, I don't like this guy. I remember you, and I remember not having a fun time. I can't run, dude. All right, we're just gonna take it easy. Just take it super easy. There we go. Perfect. I also remember not liking you. Oh, but I can just do this. So, you're bad at the game. You're gonna jump at me. That's okay. I don't need you. Bop. You're done. I have to hit the lever to open the thingy thing. That's fine. Yeah, but so my personal goal is basically just speedrun getting to Wanderer, because which honestly Hunter isn't feeling as bad as I remember. Maybe it's just because I'm better at the game now, and so I know how everything feels a little bit more. I'm not gonna bench yet. We're just gonna keep going. No, that's a trap. Yeah, you thought. I'm a genius. I don't need to get tricked like that. The doors will not be taken in again. Ah! It's fine. Okay, maybe we might want to bench. It's just maybe a teensy weensy little bench. There are some journal entries where Hornet talks about outliving several of her relationship partners. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I haven't like read the journal super duper much. I read like a little bit of the journal. Can I? Hold on. There's an elevator down here, right? Can I activate the elevator right now? Or is that locked behind something? I can just do this, yeah? Oh my goodness, I never realized how easy that was. For some reason, I didn't figure this out until like way super far into the game. Like, I didn't go here until I was literally, I think I beat Shellhome and then did this. And then I was like, oh, like there's a shortcut back. I had no freaking idea that I could literally just do this within like the first half hour of the game. The things you learn. I think I was just like, at the beginning of the game, the first time I played, I was really just overwhelmed. Like there was a lot going on. We were going into like 4 different areas. I didn't have any maps. Like I was having a bad time. I was really confused. But now we know what's up. Now we're locked in. This feels like a trap. There's a trap. No. Ha. No trap. Hey Rem, what's going on? How are you doing? Good to see you again. We're finally here. We're doing Steel Soul, and I haven't died yet. I have not died yet. No, look at the death counter. 0 deaths. No deaths for GoodBerean. We beat Moss Mother. We're like most of the way into Moss Home. Thanks for the hydrate. One weird requirement. To reach Act 3, you will need to talk to Pavo in Bellheart. Oh, why? Like, on what? What does Pavo have to say that's so important that Act 3 is predicated on it? That's interesting. Yeah, these requirements are seeming very arbitrary. But yeah, so would you guys be interested in doing some predictions for how far I get like without dying? Like can I be like, do I get to Bell Beast and can I beat Bell Beast without dying? I think that would be a fun one. You finished the game, so I can tell you why you need to speak to Pavo. Oh yeah. So at this point, I welcome any and all spoilers. Anything that I didn't understand in the base game, anything you've been itching to tell me, just like drop it all. Yes, any spoilers, any backseating, any tips, like I'll take it all. Because at this point, you know, if I didn't get it, I won't get it unless someone explains it to me. So just go for it. Let it rip. Pablo gives you the key for the Bell home, and the home is a requirement to have for Act 3. Oh, interesting. It just seems so arbitrary. Like, why would the home be a requirement? Coral Commandment. That's like a relic, right? So we can't even do anything with that for like ages. One requirement for Act 3 is getting Bell. Oh, Bell. Yeah. This requires getting 1 needle upgrade, doing 1 relic for. Donating 1 relic for Scrounge. We just got a relic. And donating to the Bellheart funds twice, but the funds wishes don't trigger until talking to Pavo. That's crazy. I couldn't get the key in my Curse Crest run because Pavo defaulted to telling me to find a doctor and wouldn't give me the key. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, because Pavo's the one that gave us the hint of, oh, I know where a doctor is. Oh, holy cow, we're gonna die. Run. Heal. Ah, never mind. We're fine. That's actually the closest we've been to dying yet. Oh my goodness. Imagine if we died to that clown. Holy cow. I was doing great. I literally no hit. I literally beat Moss Mother no hit. And then you show up, and now I'm dying to Captain Crawley over here. Like, I want to do a prediction of you dying to Belby's. Okay, yeah. So we'll let me set that up real quick. Prediction. Start prediction. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Will I beat Bell Beast this run? So Yes, you're a gamer. No, you're still bad. And I'll set we'll do a 2-minute prediction, or 2 minutes to get your stuff in there. Sister Splinter is easy to die to as well. Yeah, I'm really scared for Sister Splinter. When I think about like the things in this run that's gonna screw me up, I'm like, Lace, Sister Splinter, Widow are like Act 1 like danger zones for me. I'm hoping that Beat It, that since like Lost Lace is still pretty fresh in my mind, that Normie Lace is going to be surprisingly easy. Kind of like how I had a really hard time the first time that I fought Hornet in my first ever playthrough of Hollow Knight, but then the second time I did it, I was like super duper, it was like super duper easy, and I didn't die even once. So I'm hoping that we're gonna experience that. Ah! Yo, who's that loudmouth just singing away? Right. Okay. We mustn't die to Belvies. We've got to do this. We're doing great. We're gonna get this first try, guys. We're gonna do all of Steel Soul first try. They said it couldn't be done, but it's gonna happen. No, it's the tea is called raspberries and cream. I don't necessarily have like a whole list of the ingredients. It's just what it's called. But it tastes like cream. I did a second Steel Soul where I did everything. All chest slots unlocked, all mementos, fully, completely, Hunter Journal. I did everything. That's super cool. We could do that at some point, I think. But we're just gonna do Normie Steel Soul for now. Daughter of a distant land, we who remained have waited long. Bind our strength to yours. Reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. All right, let's bind. Become infinite. We got the Silk Spear. Let's go. This is a pretty solid item. So I'm correct in saying there's no way around Get It fighting Bell Beast to progress, right? Like this is required. Like there's no fancy skip that I can do to avoid Bell Beast. I mean, and like, you know, I'm not looking for like major speedrun skips. Holy cow, dude. But like I wouldn't be opposed to some small cheeses here and there. For this first spell, this spell is remarkably useful. It really is. Yeah, this is like, we played most of the game in my original playthrough. Most of the game I rocked out with Silk Spear because it was really hard. Every time I got a new one, I was like, it's okay, but it's not Silk Spear, because I don't know, something about just like a really fast, strong, direct ranged attack I just couldn't get away from it. More struggle than it's worth. Oh, so you can skip Bell Beast, but if you do speedrun skips, it'll okay. Yeah, so I'm not doing like, I don't want to do like super crazy glitched skips. I'm just like thinking with how open-ended this game is, there's not like a way where I can just like go to Wormways now and then ascend and then get into like into like green into like Shellwood, like the back way or something like that, right? So I'm not interested in anything that's just gonna like super break the game. I'm just curious about some alternative routing options. Speaking of alternative routing options, I believe, how much money do we have? Where's our money? Where's my money, Mike? 243. Okay, so the key is 500. I want to go for Wanderer. What do you guys think? Do I save up? I do want to get Wanderer, and I know that a prerequisite for Wanderer is getting the key in Bone Bottom, so I can open the door in Wormways and then kind of get in that way. Is that something that I can do? pre-Bell Beast? Should I do it pre-Bell Beast, or should I just like go for Bell Beast and call it, you know? Won't be able to access dash without beating Bell Beast. I had to get cling grip before dash to even continue the game. I did it, died a dozen times, and it took me 3 hours to do it. Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah. So dash is kind of non-negotiable. Really best to just go with the normal route. Okay. Yeah. Oh frick! No, go away. You're not even. Cling grip is another thing you can get to be able to get the Wanderer's Crest. Yeah, that's how I originally got it, is that I got the cling grip and then I doubled back and then I was like, oh, here's the Wanderer Crest. But I don't want to wait that long. I want to get Wanderer's Crest as soon as possible, and I'm pretty sure I can get it super soon. I'm not even, I'm not gonna, I don't really feel like talking to you. We're gonna talk to some people, but I'm not gonna talk to everybody because, I don't know. We're not here for story. If you wanted story, go back and watch my first playthrough. We're here for Steel Soul. I like this character. She is so much fun as I skip through all her dialogue. Moss berries, precious fruit, grant my wish, and then the work begins. You can technically get Wanderer right after dash. Oh, so I still need I need dash as a prerequisite? Interesting. Okay. So I can't get it now? Why can I not get it now? Like if I go, I just want to test this out. I just want to see the situation here. Ooh. Yeah, I just want to test this out for myself and see what precisely is holding me back from getting Wanderer at this exact moment. I think if I go down here, then you can get it now if you pogo bugs over to Wormways. Oh, okay. Oh, so it would be, I'd have to like pogo, I could either dash or I could do some cheeky pogo nonsense. Maybe if I'm a super genius, we can do it. Ah! Oh, we got it. Oh, but now I'm trapped. Can I get up? Oh. 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 Oh, well now we have to. Now we just have to do it. The question is, can we avoid Slurpy McGlurpy? Yeah, that's just gonna be a problem. Yeah, you need, oh, I do need the simple key. I forgot about this. Oh, frick. Oh, we've really done it now. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, I can't run. I have no dash. I can only saunter. I can only just vaguely saunter back in the direction from whence I came. Okay, so yeah, that's true. I do need the key. So let's do this. We're gonna actually go beat enough fooling around. Let's go beat Belfast. Avoided the Craggler in my first run, so it's doable. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Yeah, but I think that we're probably gonna put that under more trouble than it's worth. So I think while we probably could do an early, where's the nearest bench? I need to not die to Bellbeast. Probably even easier with the Hunter Curse because you can down pogo the Hunter, speed yourself up. Oh, that's a good point. I really need to not die here. Oh my goodness, dude. All right, how am I gonna avoid those clowns is the problem. How am I gonna, because I can bench down here, I'm pretty sure. This is where the bench is. There's a bench down here, right? Am I crazy? Where's my bench? Excuse me, sir and or madam. I guess I could bench down here. That's still a... Bench isn't necessary. No, but it's to heal. I want to heal is what I want to do. Which I guess I could just... like, farm enemies. And then that's the equivalent of benching. So maybe we do that. Can I, good plan, GoodBerean. Well done. And then the... oh, thank goodness. All right. Bench is on the right. Well, never mind. We don't need that. We don't need to... Who needs bench? You can just farm silk there. Oh, that's true. Right, because I can just like infinitely hit the thing before I actually free Bell Beast, and then I get it. Okay, yeah. So that'll be our actual plan. And aren't you guys glad that you tuned in for this kind of pro Silksong playing right here? I bet this is the exact kind of Steel Soul experience that you were looking for. Go away. All right. We're making some good cash here. We'll have enough for the key in no time. So I think the goal is going to be get the dash, get the cash, get the key, flee to the Wormways. Okay, let's just get a free heal. And then we'll do this. I'm gonna get all the juice. Every single drop. All right, we're ready. Okay, gang. True test of metal right here. Can we beat Bell Beast in Steel Soul first try? Let's do it. All right. So plan is gonna be the exact same thing as what we did with the exact same thing that we did with Moss Mother, which is going to be just take our time, keep our distance, study the patterns, because it's been 5 months since I fought Bell Beast and I don't remember her attacks. Only attack when it's super easy to do so. So far, this is seeming to be really a really promising start. I know at some point bells are going to start dropping from the ceiling, but I'm pretty sure that's in like a phase 2 situation. So right now, this is seeming pretty okay. Boy, I can't wait for Dash, though. Dashless is just brutal. It's really nice that they give it to you early, like, but it's also like, pre-dash is rough. I'm gonna heal right now. I'm not even messing around with silliness. I think, actually, the strategy might be stand right here, because then if she jumps up, I can just walk under, and then if she jumps and if she doesn't, there's usually... Oh, are we in phase 2 land? We might be. Okay, I missed. That's okay. Yes, she's gonna do the slither, and I'm gonna do go hither. Get belled on. Oh, I'm a genius. Oh, there's the bells. Yeah, you thought. They don't call me the Bellmeister Berean for nothing. Slither and come hither. Yeah, there's the bells. Silver bells. Okay. This is so far turning out to be quite simple. Oh, but now we actually have angered the beast. But it's okay, because I know how bell dropping works. Like, this isn't my first rodeo with dropping bells. I know how this works. Okay, and I am going to have to keep an eye on the bells just dropping randomly, though. That's going to be the thing that screws me up. Everything else about this is going to be super duper easy, no problemo. Yeah, and see, I saw that one coming. We're going to go up here. We can do that. Oh, this is super easy. No problem. Gonna slither. All right, easy. My hands are sweating. That's okay. I always get sweaty hands. They call me the sweaty palm Berean. No, they don't. Please don't call me the sweaty palm Berean. No. Easy. How do you know when the bell... Is it just RNG in which way the bells go? Oh, I need a heal. That's not good. Get a slither. Why do I have so little silk, dude? Is there any silk over here? Can I farm silk? No, I can't. It's okay. We're just gonna take... Oh, this is bad. Oh, we're now in Badsville. Okay, we can heal right now, and then everything's gonna be fine. No! Don't die to the bell, 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 don't die to the bell. Dude, I saw that. You guys saw that bell stream that was right over here and was like, oh, here comes the bell. The number of times that I've died to bosses after getting hit by a posthumous death is insane. So I'm really glad that we didn't die there. But thank you for the GG. We got it. Those iframes were so generous to you. It's true. Yeah, it was really nice. There was one more iframe, and I would have been donezo. But we did it. We got it, guys. We did it. I never doubted you. Of course you didn't, Rem. I knew you would never doubt me. Speaking of which, I will provide the outcome now. So I am a gamer. The prediction is completed. There we go. All right, continue. Our silk. Arrived at last. Oh, we're also fast approaching an ad break, so we'll child weaver. Child, or come child, witness our waking. Yeah, that ad break's coming. The ad break is coming. Alrighty. We got a silk heart. Oh, sick. That means we get the silk regeneration, right? Yes. Okay. So now the games begin. There's a bench on the other side of this, yeah? There better be. Oh, we get to friends. We get to be friends now. I forgot. What's up, dog? All right. We'll go. Distracted with a phone call. That was close. It was close. We almost didn't have it there, but we did. We made it. We got it there. All right. We got an ad break coming through. So I'm gonna run a couple minute ad. Go ahead and take a little stretch, get a drink, get a snack, and we'll be back momentarily. All right, and we're back. Okay. Hope everyone had a good break. We're now going to continue. I can't travel anywhere, right? Yeah, it's just... Oh, I can go to Bone Bottom. Let's go to Bone Bottom and open up the place. Dog. Beast. Beast. Horrible beast. Yeah. Hear that poor buggo. Yeah, I do remember that from last time too. I was like, oh, I'm gonna freak this guy out, aren't I? All right. Let's so let's bench up just to rest. Just give ourselves a little rest. So the next plan is to go. I was about to open my map. I don't have a map yet. So the next plan I think we beeline for the dash. I think the dash is our next objective. If we can get dash, then the game kind of opens up to us a little bit. And so the goal is get dash, get the Wanderer's Crest, beat Lace. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'd be open to doing another prediction if you guys are interested. Maybe like, can I get to and beat Lace without dying? Because I think that would be fun to just, as much as you guys are interested, I'd be interested in, I think it'd be fun to do some predictions with, just kind of like incremental progress, so I, get to certain checkpoints without dying. I think that it was really fun. Oh, I also realized, how's the game audio? Because I just realized that I didn't adjust something. Oh, I could have benched here. If you want to save time with these big bells, go off screen and then back in. The bench will be up. Oh, interesting. I also just realized that the game audio is super whacked because I didn't. I forgot to adjust my settings from. I've been streaming Blueprints and I made the game audio a little bit higher than normal, so just now realizing that it's like screaming in everyone's ears. Yeah, 10 is not the move. I'm gonna go like do 22. That's probably gonna be better. Hopefully you've been able to hear me okay over the audio, but let me know if this is too quiet or if it's better. Oh frick. All right. Oh, and I should open this. Because this is how I was rocking out like the whole game. And now it seems quiet by comparison. Does seem a little too quiet. I think the audio before was fine. Okay, well then maybe we'll do. It was just like really loud for me just then with the bells. I was like, oh, that's a bit much. So in that case, we'll rock out with this, and then just let me know if at any points like I'm getting overwhelmed by the audio is overwhelming either one way or the other. I felt like I feel like it's during like some of these ambient moments. It was a little quiet when I had it at 22, but it was also during like the louder sections, like the boss fights and stuff. Like you can't really hear me over the speaking. So, but I'll defer to the viewer experience on this one, because I can only review after the fact and be like, oh, that was too quiet, or oh, that was too loud. So we'll see how it goes. Savage Beastfly. Is that a Savage Beastfly, or is that just a normie Beastfly? Maybe we're the Savage Beastfly. He's just a Beastfly. We're the Savage. Where am I going? Is this the right way? I don't remember. where I don't remember how to. I think it is up though, right? It's like up in the marrow is where the stuff is. It's pretty sure. Yeah, that's just a little bee fly. That's baby bee fly. Baby fly. Okay. All right, we gotta focus up. I can't be taking all this random damage, or we're never gonna make it to Lace. It just leads to a flea. Oh my goodness. Well, okay, but that actually is okay because the goal actually is to save several of the fleas. So part of my master plan, is to skip Moorgrave, skip the Moorwing fight. That's my goal. How do I not die here? Which version of this makes me not die? Going this way, going off of you, being a genius, dying anyway. Perfect. Oh, exactly as I planned. Save 5 fleas and they take the caravan to Moby. Okay, that's good to know. 5 fleas is what I knew. There was like a certain number of fleas, and then I can use the caravan to like overwrite the Moorwing fight. I didn't know what that exact number was, so thank you for that. Again, just reiterating, totally welcome backseating and tips. No, not afraid of spoilers here. We're just, you guys just throw whatever my way that you want. That doesn't mean I'll take your advice. It doesn't mean, at the end of the day, I'll still do what I think is best. But I totally am welcoming different thoughts. Oh yes, I'm planning on skipping Moorwing. We're not messing around with that. In the air, the water, everywhere, inside their shells, twisted inside, guts. What the frick? Tightest around heart. Pulsing rhythm, sick, alive, dead, something worse. Deeper, must look deeper. Dude, what is that about? Oh, so also I have some questions about lore stuff. What is the period cramps about? Like what does that actually mean in game? Because I feel like I never got an understanding of what that actually is about. And I've been curious and thinking about like, well, why is she having these cramps? Does it have something to do with like the power of Silk Grandmother trying to take over our Silk, and we're like resisting it? Is that it? She dropped down she's dropped down from the height of a skyscraper. Why would she not be in pain? That's fair, but is that it? Is that all there is to it? Because, I could understand that if it's being like, oh, like she's injured and she lost all her stuff. But then, there's that time in Act 3. To my knowledge, that's in. Okay, interesting. Well, because the thing is, to me, is like there's that time in Act 3, which I guess could still be just, oh, the world blew apart, and now she has cramps again. You're gonna get a problem. Yeah, you thought. Never looked deeper into it. Have fun with the start of Act 3. That gauntlet is terrifying. If we get to Act 3, again, the goal right now is to just get to the end of the game at all. If we can get to the end of, so I'm not gonna do too much to like prepare myself for Act 3. If we can get to the end of the game, that like get to the first ending, then I'm happy, and then we'll talk about Act 3. But yeah, many gauntlets are terrifying in this game. Many fights are terrifying. Many stuff in Act 3 is going to be a problem in Steel Soul Land, so don't die. Right, see, this is fine. And we're basically going to have enough for the key by the time we get done here. Just take it nice and easy. But yeah, if you guys want to do a prediction for do I get to Lace and can I beat Lace, I'm open to it. All right. Sure, let's do Lace prediction. All right, bet. So I almost clicked the run 3-minute ad. No, don't run 3-minute ad. Will I beat Lace this run. He's easy. There we go. All right. Prediction activate. When you are inside the Coral Tower, Verdania fighting Carmelita and Nihilith, those areas do not count as true deaths. Oh, that's right. Yes, of course, because they're the dream sequence. I do kind of wish, one of the things that I wish that it's like this is a minor nitpick. Like any complaints I have about this game are minor nitpicks because, as I've said before, they do so many things so well in this game that like I'm willing to forgive like some of the stuff that is not the best, in my opinion. But one of my minor nitpicks is I think it would have been cool if they had kind of leaned into more of this idea of exploring their memories rather than exploring their dreams, which kind of like is what is implied, right? That it's like Carmelita when she was young, Green Prince when his place was actually cool. But it like I don't know if they ever really use that terminology too much. And it almost turned into just like, oh, this is just like Dream Nail to Electric Boogaloo. So, all right. So, okay. So the roles are reversed. So now somebody doesn't believe. You thought I could beat Bell Beast, but Lace is going to be too much. Which honestly, that's fair. Oh, frick. The question is, am I even going to get through this? I will be going here. Is this a gauntlet? Do I even need to be here? Probably not. You're gonna die in this room? Yeah, that's fair. That's reasonable. And that's part of the deal. Oh, frick, I just have to go back now? Oh, yeah, I'm definitely gonna die here. No, I'm not, because actually I'm a platforming genius, is what's gonna happen. Combat encounters? Big problem. Platforming, no problem. Here's the thing, there's a decent amount of things before Lace, so it's not necessarily Lace, but something before. Yeah, and that's kind of the idea, is that like, beating the boss is kind of the checkpoint, but like at any point if I die before even getting there, that also counts as a victory for the naysayers. So, also, I need some health, dude. Oh, this is bad. Okay, how do I not die? Operation don't die. Well, I guess we just keep going down, right? This room has the most amounts of deaths is probably Shellwood Mask Room. I don't super remember the Shellwood Mask Room. It's been a while since we've done anything Shellwood related. So it's not top priority for me. Lost like 2 Steel Soul runs there and just died there in my last regular run. Dang. You're playing on keyboard and controller. I'm playing controller. So what is that good or bad in your opinion? I won't be changing my perspective based on your answer, or I will be playing controller nonetheless, but I'm curious like what people's thoughts are on that. With the right stick you can look up and down faster. That's true. Oh, holy cow, the things you don't know. Whee! Okay, I'm gonna not do that because I'm getting sick from it. And if I'm getting sick from it, you guys are probably too. Also make her head bang. Oh. Yeah, that's kind of tougher than I expected. Interesting. This is the room that's really, yeah, this is, because I'm pretty sure now I can use the right stick. Oh my goodness, this is a game changer, dude. Holy cow. Can't believe I went the whole game without knowing. I've got like 100 hours in this game. Didn't figure this out on my own. No. Yeah, I know the one room is guy who kills me really quick. And then this is, yes, this room. Yeah, okay. And then this is where that guy that we don't like is, right? the guy who, yeah, the guy with the skeevy business practices that dies in Act 3, and I stole his stuff, because that's what you get for eating me, clown. Yeah, we're not going to Scar Ant. That's going to ruin my day. So I go down for. Oh, I think I go down, right? I think I go down to get to deep docks, and then I go up, and that's where the dash is, right? Do I have that correct? There's a throwing tool in that room. Ah. All right. Let's do it. Throwing tool, bonanza. Did I buy the quill from Chakra? I did not. Because I figured I didn't need any maps, but now I'm starting to regret that. Now, especially that you've asked that question. Do I have to play the guy's mini game to get it, or okay, don't buy it? Why? Why do I not buy the quill? No, I can't. Oh, it's this guy. Well, you're not. I'm not letting you out. Because I need to key us, right? Hoy, you there. Get us out of here. Since when's a little light thievery worth a lifelong sentence? Yeah, they really don't know how to let thieves go like they used to. Uh-oh. Oh, he's got range. Oh, he's got range. And we don't have speed. That's okay. He gets out. Oh, anyway, freeing him does nothing. Oh, okay. Fine. Yeah. I don't even want to talk to you. You're dead to me. Straight pin. Oh, yeah. Straight pin. Let's go. Oh, I also forgot I have tools already that I can equip that I have not equipped. Granted, it's just like giving more shards, but it's, I don't know, a tool's a tool, man. You take what you can get in this game. All right. 6. So now we have some actual weapons. Now we're thinking with long pins. This isn't even the long pin. I've already forgotten the name of this thing. You will be able to get a free quill later in the game. I won't say, well, wait, you're still gatekeeping the I literally am giving you like free like pass for spoilers, and you're like, nah, you'll figure it out. All right. We'll say best tool in the game for me is in Greymore, threefold pin. Threefold pin, I do like threefold pin. I'm trying to think. So I had a hard time. I'm just now realizing this is a poor life choice. Yeah, you'll figure it out. Oh boy. I try it. I asked chat to backseat, and they withheld information. Playing Steel Soul, but chat wants me to fail. That particular enemy kills me in normal runs. Yes, I'm starting to gather that I should never go that way ever. It'll be obvious when you see it. All right, I hope it will. I hope it won't be something that I'm just go, oh, that's interesting, and then I walk right by. Yeah, so we're just not going that way anyway. We are super duper rich though, and we're nearly gonna. We're very, very close to getting what we want, which is the key. And I'm just realizing I don't even have to worry about losing rosaries in this game, because what's gonna happen when I die? We start over. If it's not obvious, then I hopefully be here to witness it, and I'll be shout at you for missing it. Yeah, that's more of what I'm gonna expect to happen, right? You say it's obvious, but you've been around here long enough that you know my penchant for missing the obvious. So we'll see how obvious it becomes. I've 100% in Silksong, and I'm somehow still missing stuff. I'm somehow still not understanding the whole breadth of the game, which that's incredible. Like how many games can say that really? How many games can you get? Do you get where you actually can say, oh, there's more to learn here after you've 100% of the game, which is super cool. I have 600 hours and I still don't fully know everything. Yeah, which is like, that's the mark of a good game, right? Where it's like, there's so much to learn and it's got such a high skill ceiling. There's so many secrets. So I know up there is where we go for the dash. I want to bench first. Oh, never mind. Yep. Wait. Well, now I'm lost. Maybe I go. Well, this says bench, so let's go up here. I guess I don't really need to bench. It's more for moral support than anything. Like a bench here, a bench is more support. Oh, I gotta pay for the bench? Yeah, never mind. Okay, we're not paying for benches. Like, what is this? Paying for benches hour? No. Oh wait, goodness, goodness though. Oh, and then what's my limit on shards? 400, right? Yeah. So I should actually start using the throwing pin. Benches this early are cheap. Yeah, well, you know what else is cheap? Me. And we also need the rosaries for like if I pass by it again and I need a bench, I'll pay for the bench. But because it only acts as a recovery point, not a spawn point, I really only will get it if I need it. And I don't think I need it right now, so we're not getting it. Oh, it's a mask shard there. That's another thing. That's one of the things I haven't considered in my routing at all yet is mask shards. So I don't know what all. Ooh, speaking of rosaries and money and being cheap, let's get some money, gang. Also, how much is the no? How much is my brain is off. How much? No, dude. How much exactly? That one max shard in bile water. Oh yeah, the one with where all the piranhas are. Yeah, no, thank you. A pass. Dude, why is this one elevator the hardest boss in the game? I'm starting to think that depending on how much the magnetite brooch is, we might invest in that because it might end up being. Oh wait, do I need to buy the bench to open this door or no? Right? Sir. Oh, I have to probably go the other way, huh? Around 200, I think. I feel like we'll make that back. Like, I feel like that's a sound investment because as we get later in the game, the others, yeah, unlocks for the other side. You get 6 smash shards before Act 2, so it'll be a max at 6 mask shards when you encounter the Act 1 last boss, but you can get the fractured mask. Oh yeah, right. That's where's the fractured mask? Where exactly is the fractured mask? But yeah, I think the magnetite brooch. You think it's like 120? Okay, well either way, I think that's a solid investment because as we get further in the game, we're gonna lose a lot of rosaries that just like fly off the edge, and so if we can get them to like attract to us instead, it's gonna be. I think that'll be, you know, it'll make itself back up. The Hunter's March. Oh. Crack mask is in Hunter's March, hidden in the shard room. So here's the thing, though, right? Like, eventually we're gonna want to get that mask, but the question is, at what point do we want to risk Hunter's March to make that happen? Yeah, that. Right, because there's a very real chance that we could technically go right now, right? We might need like the winds of special cloaks to reach it, but you definitely need dash and cloak to reach it. Yeah, so we could go there very soon. But the question is, should we go there very soon? Do it too late and she will not be there. Oh, if you do it semi-early, Chakra will help you. Okay. Well, okay, because I did it too late last time, and then I didn't get to Hunter's March until like late Act 2 in my first playthrough. Because I just never went back to that one mini boss, and then it turned out there was a whole area behind it. Oh, let's go. Get wrecked, you clown. Oh, it's Dino buddy. What's up, Mr. Dino? We're getting close to far fields then, huh? Where's the dash? I know it's up. I know it's like up right above the lace fight. I just didn't remember the lace fight being this far over. Also, I don't like what's happening on my screen right now. Can I? Okay, this is fine. 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 My recommendation: go there before Widow. Okay, that's a good. Some good marching orders. Yeah, because Widow's gonna be tricky. So yeah, that sounds good. Also, I haven't talked about it yet. My personal plan is to not do the Last Judge. I think that we will have a much better time with Phantom than Last Judge. Because Last Judge proved to be a bit of a challenge for me. And I'm willing to brave Bilewater to make that happen. Also, I've heard rumblings, like, because I've tried to do a little bit of research on like the routing and stuff, and it seems like there's some people saying that there's a way to get to the mist from like directly from the Sinner's Way or from the Sinner's Road, and not from and not from the it's hard to, you can get there from Sinner's Way, but not from or from Sinner's Road instead of going through Bilewater. Phantom's fight is easier, but the mist is kind of hard to navigate. Hold on, I gotta focus and not die here. The mist is kind of hard to navigate when you don't have the claw line or double jump, and it's dangerous because of ghosts. I mean, it's dangerous, yeah, but like, I don't know. It didn't seem like that was that dangerous. Like, I died a couple of times, but most of the times I died because I didn't actually know how to solve it. Now that I know how to solve it, like, it's gonna be super easy, I think. Platforming is definitely my strength over combat. And so if it's a choice between a hard boss and a moderate platforming challenge, like, I feel like my playing to my strengths demands that I should go for the playing to my strengths demands I should go for the other, go the platforming challenge way. Also, I'm going the right way, right? Are you planning to get captured to get into the slab? That's true. I did miss that. So I'm curious about what the benefits of that are. Like, first of all, where do I go to get captured? What do I actually have to do to get captured? And then two, once I actually get captured, I'm not doing this. You can skip the slab. Yeah, because I don't actually have to go to the slab. Like, that's totally optional, right? But it might give me a good way to get to, it might give me like early access to Mount Fae, early access to like Act 2 stuff. So when does slabification become available is my question. The room to the right from the room below is one of the spots you can get captured once you have the cling grip. Oh, so I get cling grip and then slab becomes possible? Interesting. Well, I can't go this way. Oh, I need the cling grip to get into the room. I see. I understand now. That's what you're saying. Okay. Well, yeah. So I guess my question is, what does that actually gain me, right? If I go slab, this is actually a bench or is this fake? What you do is you get into the slab through the citadel. You can get to the Mount Fay area through there without the keys. Yeah, that's what I did the first time. I did all of Mount Fay, skipped the slab entirely, like just passed through it to get to Mount Fay, got all the stuff, and then it was like ages before I figured out how to actually get into the slab. It was like one of the last things that I did before beating Grandmother Silk for the first time. Also, where am I going? Is going up the... I forget where the dash is. So there was this room that was up here that had some enemies, and I was like, oh, that's bad. I don't want to do that. I need to go up to fight the ant gauntlet? Oh, freaking pants. No wonder you voted no on whether I was going to make it to Lace, dude. That's fine. Oh, okay. Now we have to start. That's okay, because we're going to use tools on ant colony, and it's going to be the easiest fight you've ever seen in your life. Trust me, bro. Slab is just much more fun to experience when you get captured. I think you're way too OP for the slab experience if you get there after double jump. That's okay. So that's a good compelling argument for experiencing the slab in Act 1. It's not a great argument for experiencing the slab in Steel Soul Act 1. Go up and find the ant gauntlet. This is the right way. Yes, you go up and to the left. The joys of knowing the game. Yes. Yeah, I appreciate you guys being here and helping me out, because otherwise this would just be the GoodBerean's first playthrough again, because I don't remember anything somehow. He's saying tanking hits from baby flying ant. Yes, exactly. You see what I'm getting myself into here. Are you saying you're not skilled enough for the slab? I'm saying I still yet to see an argument for why I should do the slab early game. Question: could I use the slab to skip, to get into the Citadel from the back way? Like if I get captured, let's say I get the cling grip, go straight to getting captured, go to the slab. Can I escape the slab and then do Mount Fay, get to the Citadel, all that fun stuff? No. Why not? You can't get to the Citadel early, but why not? If I'm in the slab, then what? Does it just lead me back? Oh, it's locked, so it's I get out, but then I just can't get out from the other side. So then how do I get back to Act 1? What? Whatever. We're gonna go beat up these ants. Yeah, you thought. Aha, you're so bad. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Okay, that's gonna be super easy. Also, I forgot I had Silk Spear. I should start using Silk Spear more. And not on these little clowns. Bell Beast saves my hide? Oh, interesting. Oh, it's I'm locked, but if I can just get to the Bell Beast, and then I just have to use the Bell Beast to get out, because it's just I'm just totally trapped otherwise. Holy cow. All right, let's focus up. Come on, GoodBerean. Do it. We're beating Silksong, Steel Soul, first try. We can't be having these nonsense fights going on. See? Oh. Boom. Easiest game of my life. Who was scared? Not me. All right. Thank you for the GGs. Don't think you can get into the Citadel from inside the slab. There's a lever on the other side, so you cannot exit. Okay, so it's I'm just trapped in the slab, and I don't get the access to the outside unless I enter it from the outside. Look down. Hey, guys, did you know you can look down? Did I hydrate? I did, but let me just hydrate again, so that there's no question. I'm hydrating once more. All right. Hydrate complete. Bop, bip. I'm a genius. Ha. Won't die now. Yeah, we didn't die now. We made it. Can I? Oh, well, okay. You're awake. Now I'm awake. Where's my? I tried to dash. It didn't work because I don't have dash yet, dude. I can't wait for dash. Dash is gonna be a game changer. Also. Run, 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 run. Alright, what's over here? This is just a short get back to where I was, right? No, you again. No, we're not doing this. Okay. Oh! Dash in time. Oh, is it dash in time? Oh, it's dash in time. Let's go. Now we're thinking with portals. Now it's game on. Daughter of a distant land, we who remained have waited long. Bind our strength to yours. Reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. Oh, I will. I will. Believe you me, sisters. We will have vengeance. All right, swift step. Let's go. Okay, so now this is huge. This is huge. This is a big, big win. Oh, it feels so good to have you back. I'm so glad to have you, Dash. Oh, and watch me just do this first try because I'm so good at Dash. I almost claw lined. We don't have claw line yet, but I almost claw lined. Bap. Bap. Oh, it's a flea. What's up, dog? Woo. All right, that's 2 out of 5 down. We're rolling. We're so killing it in the flea department. And then this is where the other bench was, right? Yeah. Okay. Is this? Who's this? No. Yeah. No. I'm just goodbye. All right. So here's the plan now, gang. I've accomplished what I wanted to here. I think. I should get the Bell Beast, right? Where's the Bell Beast? Oh, perfect. Perfect. Oh, beautiful. All right, I will pay for this because this is gonna be worth it. I'm gonna have to farm 6 rosaries. That's okay, I'll do that. 1 flea here. Oh, that's right. Over here, right? Is this the right way? Oh, what's up, dog? Can I get this one, though? Oh, I remember another Hunter journal entry from Hornet that speaks to her age. If you do the chakra fight, Hornet says in the journal, she has lived a mere fraction of my lifetime. Oh, interesting. All right. Good thing we're gamers that know how to platform. Keep talking about my platforming gaming skills, but at some point we're going to go back and do a Hollow Knight 112% run, and when that happens, the Path of Pain is going to be the tested metal that we want there. I also have never I've also never done I've never done Path of Pain. I've also never played Celeste, and that's also on my list of things to do. That's a lie. I've played like a couple of levels of Celeste, but I've not finished it. So that's, those will be. I keep saying I'm good at platforming, but we'll see how that goes. But I think it's hard to argue that I'm better at platforming than I am in combat. I think that my Silksong playthrough has shown that to be the case. There's 1 flea in Far Fields, Hunter's March, Greymore, Craw Lake. We're not going to Craw Lake. Are you kidding me? Do I look like the kind of guy that's going to Craw Lake? No. Wormways, pick your preference. Yeah, not Craw Lake. So we've got, because we're up to 3 fleas now, right? Or was that 2? No, I think was that 4? You could get one. You can get Wanderer now if you prefer over Hunter. Yeah, that's precisely what we're doing. That's the whole reason that I wanted to get the Bellway, is so now we can go get Wanderer. Yeah, we're doing that. We're doing Wanderer. Man, I'm really happy with how this run is turning out so far. I'm very happy that we haven't died yet. Because there's a part of me that expected that experience to die. Three fleas, top marrow, 2 in deep docks. Can I have a flea count? Can I see how many fleas I have? No? Fine. Unless there's a 4th secret flea I don't know about. I mean, I think you were here for all the fleas, but I could be wrong. And then I think I just need I need a few more beads. So let's go fight some get some beads. Who wants to fight? Great. You're just shells, aren't you? You need to accept the flea wish to get the count. Oh, the lost fleas. Hey, look at that. The lost fleas. Well, no, I still don't have a count. What? I probably have to talk to. Yeah, that's what I figured. I gotta talk to Mushka. What's the fastest way to get 6 rosaries, guys? If I go back, I could go back to deep docks. Pick up all the wishes. Okay, I guess it doesn't hurt to pick up the wishes, right? So I guess I'll just do it. Oh, except we won't do that right now. Although actually it wouldn't be bad. We might as well pay for it while we have the shards for it, right? Let's just do it. So I've got plenty of shards. I'm sure I'll get more. We'll get early game. I remember early game I was like capping out my shards a lot, and wasn't using them very much. So I think that if that's probably, I'll just pay. If there's stuff where I can pay for shards, we'll just do it. And then I just need to get 1 clown to beat up to give me some jewels. You're just gonna give me shards, but that's okay. I'll take those. No, there's still more shards. Where do I go to get jewels? Oh, great. Biggest mistake some streamers do is avoiding the wishes till they're ready for it. So miss so many wishes that would have been done with them by them effortlessly. That's true, yeah. And so that was one of my complaints about the early game that was one of my complaints during my first playthrough, is that it felt like a lot of wishes became available like arbitrarily late. Ooh, let's go over here. A lot of the wishes became available only arbitrarily late, and so like I would complete like a whole section, and then I would talk to an NPC that was like, "Oh, I need you to collect 9 cloths in Coral Chambers." I'm like, "Well, I already cleared out all of Coral Chambers before I even found you. So like, what am I supposed to do with that? Come on." Because for all those side quests, I picked them up as soon as they became available. Like I wasn't like I was like, I'm gonna wait on that. 3 Awus. Okay. The Chamber of Awu has spoken. I will be talking to Mushka. Aha! A native of those fiery lowlands approaches. I mean, not really, but okay. Have no fear, my friend. We fleas are but humble travelers. Well met, sir. Though, like you, I am not of these lands. I am merely journeying through. Oh, a kindred spirit. It's good luck for wanderers to meet on an unfamiliar path. And now that we have met, know that I am Flea Master Mushka, leader of this caravan. Our own journey has barely begun, but you are most welcome to tarry here a while, stranger. Where ways are dark and winding, good bugs must stay close together. So now I'm wondering... I took your request from the wish wall in the pilgrim camp. You are seeking fleas to join your caravan? Oh yes, the time has come for us fleas to find each other and travel together, and has happened through generations before. The many fleas of this kingdom should be flocking to our caravan, but times have become dangerous. You feel it too, yes? Our poor cousins out there in hiding. Do I understand you rightly, stranger? You will help find the poor lost fleas, truly. I am traveling these lands for my own reasons, Flea Master. However, if I happen upon any fleas in my travels, I will aid them as best I can. Oh, okay. Oh. That I could ask nothing more. They must all be hiding or stuck in dangerous places. But if you rouse them, they are sure to find their way here to us. May the kingdom bless your travelers and keep your travels and keep you safe, stranger. You are welcome to rest here with us whenever the road brings you back. Oh, I will. Okay, cool. And so now, 3 out of 5. Okay, I see the count now. I understand. I don't know why I never connected that benchmark before, but that's where we're at. There's rosaries above here you probably haven't picked up yet. Yeah. So let's go get some rosaries. Keep seeing Mushka's mustache and close my eyes, and his eyes are tiny dot eyebrows. I see it. When I squint, I can see it, yeah. Nice. Can't get in there. I just need like 4 rosaries, dude. Give me like 4 rosaries. Also, I'm also wondering, how early can I get to the Morrowind caravan? You said there's one in Wormways. How early can I get that? Could I get there now? Could I do there? Oh, I missed the rosaries. I saw these enemies and I was like, you guys don't have rosaries. Oh, frick. Because like, theoretically, could I skip Lace and Far Fields and just get 5 fleas, jump straight to Morwing Battlefield, and then continue from there? Like, hypothetically, I could if I got the fleas, fleas soon enough. There's multiple ways to skip Lace. Oh, well then why am I fighting Lace? I don't want to fight Lace at all if I don't have to. But I do the other question then is, you don't fight Lace, which of us wins? Well, I was kind of under the impression that I had to fight Lace. So I guess my other question is, if I don't fight Lace, which blah. All right, how do I get the umbrella dress? How does that end up happening? Because I'm pretty sure you have to like blow up the Morwing land from the bottom, right? You could go get one in Flea in Wormway and one in Hunter's March. It's right at the start and skip her. Ooh, it's really tempting. How do I get Umbrella Dress though, is the question. Because then would I still have to go through Hunter's March? Or could I somehow go back down like from the top of Moorwood? Oh, I have to actually buy the key.
Oh boy, yeah.
Simple key. Purchase. Well, we're definitely getting this regardless. Or you could skip her by using the simple key and bypassing her from below. From below? Oh, from like deep docks. Oh, well, I still... Boy, there's so many ways to do this. Or you can also get the dress. Oh. Well, that almost seems like... So that seems like the optimal pathing, right? Because then... Here's what, you know, because... Here's my thought, right? I go deep docks. I use the key in deep docks to skip Lace entirely. We get the dress, and then but just it does mean, because if I don't get the key, then you have to either get the clean grip or beat Widow to leave deep dock, for her to leave deep docks, and you access the cloak. Okay. Yeah, Hunter's March is not the way to skip Lace. I feel like that's not the solution. But oh, I could get the, or no, I guess, but if I get the fleas, because the thing about the umbrella dress is that it gives us really good like mobility in boss fights, and I don't know if I'm willing to give that up. So is it worth it to just fight Lace? What do I want more? Do I want to not fight Lace? Do I want to avoid... so 3 ways. Either Fleas, Deep Docks key, or Wormways key. And getting straight to Shellwood from Wormways. Can I get straight to Shellwood from Wormways without the Cling Grip? Is that an option? If that's an option, I kind of want to do that. Drifter's Cloak is kind of necessary. Yeah. Oh. I know Drifter's Cloak is necessary. It's dangerous, but is it more dangerous than... Is it more dangerous than... Oh, I also... That's a silly... thing to block. Love taking that path, but the worms do 2 damage if you get hit. Ooh, that's kind of scary. Oh boy, I don't know, gang. So we have mucho options ahead of us. What do you guys think? Do we go... So what we could do right now, we could go to Wormways, get the Wanderer's Crest, and then take the climb to Shellwood. We could use the key to use the Deep Docks skip, get Umbrella Dress, and then wait on Wanderer's Crest until we get the Cling Grip, or do my original plan, which was get Wanderer's Crest, fight Lace, and then keep going. You'd say Lace? Okay. What say you, Rem? What are you thinking? I'm kind of, because if you say that too, then I'm gonna lean that direction. I think some of these convoluted skips might be more trouble than they're worth if the whole goal is to just avoid Lace. We already voted on you fighting Lace. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Wanderers fight. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I did agree to. We already kind of planned Lace as the next checkpoint, so we'll do that. Maybe if things don't go well for us, we might try a run where I do a Lace skip and we see how that goes. But right now, let's do Craggler skip. All right, here we go. Run! Oh my goodness, we almost got bodied, but we didn't. Okay, here we go. We're gonna open the key. We'll do that. Wormways. Wow, I can't believe that we've never been here before. Holy cow! I can't believe. Alright, so we're gonna be... I got a plan. Also, where do I go to get actually down to, we go down there to get to the place? Before the key door was a mask shard? Ooh, we'll go back there then. We'll go down inside Worm Dice. Down here? Or... Let's go back. We'll be safe. Be careful. Down here. Mask shard time. Yeah, okay, I hear it. I hear you, Mask shard. I hear your sounds of goodness. Down there where you asked. Okay. Yeah, get the okay, we got the Mask shard. Then I'm gonna go back to the place that I think I have to go down. Also, we're pretty close to an ad break here, so we'll go down, and then we'll do an ad break, and then we'll get the Wanderer's Crest. Down here. Yeah! I don't want to be hurt. Oh, and then, yep, here we go down here. Oh. What's up, dog? Pad break's coming, yeah. Let's do this. Drop down here. And then here's our entrance to ye old caverns. Sick. Cool. That's so cool that this is like an alternate way to get here. Like, it took me so long to get this way the first time. All right. That's all right. We'll do our ad break and then we'll come back and get the Wanderer's crest. That's our plan. All right. Giant the Wanderer's gauntlet. Oh, there's a gauntlet. I forgot about that. All right. Well, we'll handle that when we get there. See you in a bit. All right, we're back. Hope everyone had a good break. So let's not die. Let's not die. Great plan. No dying. Only winning. No. Yeah, okay. No, not that way. Go back into the left. All right, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to not fail here. Oh! There we go. We open that up. That leads back to the chapel. This is correct. Okay, yeah, I do remember this. And then I just want to a bench. There's a bench here, right? There's like a bench like right down here. No. There is. It's like right before here. Yes. All right. We've benched. We've acquired our shortcut. And now I almost had a panic attack because I was like, wait, I don't have the cling grip. And I can just ascend there. It's fine. Okay. All right. Operation Don't Die. It's okay. It's a great plan. If we don't die, we can't lose. All right. Here we go. Chapel of the Wanderer. I'm nervous. Ah! Oh, I can run now. Oh, that's so good. Okay, I don't have a clean grip. Gosh, I miss wall jumps. They really hold out for a while. Like, Hollow Knight gives it to you nice and early, but Silksong is like, nah, you're gonna earn wall jump. You're gonna play, like, a full third of the game before we give you wall jump. It's a privilege, not a right. Okay. Oh boy! I can't wait! Oh, frick. Oh, double frick. Okay. We need to heal right now. Okay, this guy's easy. We run too, so that's fine. This gauntlet's probably a lot scarier if you can't run. So even if we could skip, you know, do the Wormways, the Craggler skip without running, we probably would still be in dire straits here. That's okay. Oh, it's big boy. I think this guy's probably scarier than other guy. I think we're just gonna do a Silk Spear here. Perfect. Well-timed Silk Spear. Love it. There. Oh, frick. You can heal right now. Perfect. I am getting... as soon as I clear the room, I'm like, you know, I'm kind of getting used to the downward pogo. I could rock with this. Right before we go ditch it forever for Wanderer. Okay. There's a lot of... I forgot how much content there was between Bellbeast and Lace. Like, there's a monumental amount of stuff. Granted, we're doing, like, optional stuff here. But, like, still, that's a lot of, it's a lot of stuff that can go wrong. But we did it. We got Wanderer, and I don't think I even have to sit in a bench, right? I just have it equipped now. Granted, I'm gonna need to equip my my tools again, but it's okay. All right, Wanderer, here we go. So I didn't play with this like at all in my original run, so this is actually gonna take a little bit of getting used to. I'm not quite sure what nonsense is gonna get me into, but I'm convinced that this is gonna be a good long gameplay. We had fun with Reaper. Reaper's our boy. We love Reaper in this house, but it's time for something a little different. How do I get out? Oh, I think it was this way, right? This is the shortcut. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, that's a huge win. We have Reaper. No, we have Wanderer. I miss you, Reaper. Ah! Oh, no, go away. Don't die right outside the gates, dude. Yeah, now I have to actually get used to the, oh. It's Pilgrim Shawl, so we get... Yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to this pogo now, because I'm not used to it. I'm used to, like, the diagonal pogo of Hunter, and the floaty pogo of Reaper. I'm not used to, like, this namby-pamby tiny pogo here. So that'll be some trickiness to get used to. Oh, Yeah, I'm trying to play it like Reaper again. Got a mossberry though. That's good. So we'll do some practice here to make sure that we understand our pogo situation, because this is, if anything, I feel like that's where we're gonna end up dying. Is I'm gonna just forget how the pogo works, and if it gets really bad, we can switch back to I was gonna say we can switch back to Reaper. Dude, I miss Reaper so bad. No, we could probably switch back to whatchamacallit, Hunter, but I don't know. We've done all this work to get Wanderer. We might as well make the most of it. So, and who knows? Maybe we'll do. Don't forget to put on back on tools. Yeah. Where are my tools? That's a tool. That's a tool. Cool. All right, tooled up. So now the question, another question is then, what's our next like monetary upgrade? I think we got to go with the magnetite brooch, because that's going to be a good long-term investment. And we're already almost there, so I think let's go over here and let's actually. So we have some choices, right? We could go straight for lace. We could also grind for some cash and see if we can pick up some helpful tools, because we know because we're gonna have access to the forge, like the blacksmith back down here, and we're also gonna have access to I don't know, whatever else. I guess that's really, and then if there's any other tools that are available to us, we can do that too. So the question becomes like, what's our game plan here? Do we just send it on lace and hope for the best, or do I try to build up my arsenal a little bit? What arsenal options do we have available to us that is going to be good? To the forge, to get to forge daughter and the bench, you need to do enemy gauntlet. I mean, but if they have good stuff, then it's worth it, right? And if it saves me from dying to lace, that's worth it. I'll get wrecked. You're bad. Really gotta practice this pogo, dude. I'm gonna practice pogo all day. All day pogo. There we go. Because I know Forge Daughter has that one stationary tool, which might be pretty good for lace. The like the spikes in the air. I kind of like that tool. That was one of my favorite early game tools. I didn't use it a ton, but I really enjoyed it. I feel like it might be worth a try. Also, am I going the right way? This doesn't feel like the right way. I was doing Wordle. What did I miss? Well, I got Wanderer. We completed Wanderer. I didn't die. What I'm debating now is, do I go for any lace now? Well, so that's the question of the day, is do we go for lace now, or do I try to up my arsenal? Like, do I grind for some cash and try to get... Oh, was that a critical hit? Was that what that shininess was? Do I want to try to like improve my arsenal? Because one of the things I was thinking of is I could get the stationary spikes, like the sky spikes, which might be a good lace investment. How are you enjoying Wanderer compared to Hunter? I'm still getting used to the pogo. Like, that's because I really enjoyed the floatiness of the floatiness of the Reaper pogo, and I was kind of even getting used to the diagonal pogo from Hunter. So the short range for Wanderer is kind of tricky for me to get used to, but dude, that's like the 5th time that bug's gotten wrecked by that specific boulder. It's so funny. I used to not like Hunter on my first playthrough, but now Hunter's my fave. Yeah, I can see it. I was just saying, like, the moment I finished the enemy gauntlet for Wanderer, I was like, you know, I kind of am down with, you know, I'm kind of getting used to Hunter here. Hunter's kind of working for me. The diagonal pogo's tricky, but I've played it enough that I'm getting used to it. What's up, Shogun? Welcome in. Good to see you. We are in the midst of our final, our first. What the frick? Did you see that? I shouldn't have jumped out of that because that was so funny. But welcome. Yeah, we are in the middle of our first Steel Soul run. I just acquired the Wanderer's Crest. And now I am, we're debating, do we go straight to Lace or do we go get some thing? I think, how much money do I have? How much do I need? First of all, how do I get to, frick. Yeah, get wrecked. Okay, here's a question for you, gang. First and only, because you'll win first try. Exactly. Yep, it's going to be our own. We're going to win first try. I mean, we haven't had any deaths yet. We've made it through Moss Mother. We've made it through Belbeast. We made it through some scary early game enemy gauntlets, and we've come out unscathed. So we had some close calls, but we've made it. So I'm pretty happy with how the things are going. You can go straight to Lace. I don't think there's much to boost besides maybe getting Druid's Eye, which is exceptional. Okay. All right, yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, yeah, there's really not a whole lot that's gonna boost us. Okay, so the next question: how do I get to Lace? Because I'm lost again, and we don't have any maps. I don't know where I'm going. I think I just down, bottom right. Okay. Is this down? Am I downing right? This seems like this is right, and it's down. Not this room. Down. On the other, this is not down. So I needed to go down then right, and instead I went right and then down. No, the tall room. Okay, tall room. In here? Oh yeah, I remember this. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. So I'm just gonna. I don't need to bench. No, why would I bench? I just want to see. Hold on. Oh, I have to do an enemy gauntlet? Never mind, I'm not doing an enemy gauntlet. We're not doing that. We're doing Lace. I promised Lace, we're doing Lace. We've put it off long enough. It's Lace time. Maybe you want to get the Magma Bell if you're scared you'll fall in lava. I won't fall in lava. I don't think I fell in lava at all, like, when I was doing, like, in my normal playthrough of Lace. I think I can handle that. I don't know if I want to put myself through an enemy gauntlet to just get Magma Bell. You can do is just go. All right, we're doing it. All right, gang, you asked for it, and here it is. Lace, first try. How sad! A little spider has fallen from its cage, so lost, so weak. Poor little morsel. I can save you, little spider. All the trouble you'd face above, all the suffering. It's so simple. I'll just skewer you, here and now. Pluck that flickering life right out of you. Your threats are worthless, child. If you are my foe, stay your voice and raise your blade. Delicious. I like you already. All right. Omega focus time, guys. It's now or never. Oh, I'm a genius. Okay, it's just, this is just like Lost Lace rules. We just take it easy, and we just don't even, we're just gonna do this no hit. It's like literally gonna be the least amount of problem you've ever seen in your life. Yeah, I don't even need that. Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Okay, that's okay. I was just testing you because I wanted to make the fight harder. Yeah. Bop. Maybe I should save some of those. Oh, I missed. I'm still kind of getting used to the Wanderer's, Harry, no, I'm still getting used to Wanderer's, pogo. I'm like, still in, I'm still thinking like a Reaper player. I just love that wide flow pogo so much. Oh, let's go. You're so bad. Get out of my house. Can you heal right now? Oh, frick. That's okay. We can do that. That's fine. Because it's not even a scary attack. You just want 1 damage. What's 1 damage? Come on, dude. Get out of my house. I can eat 1 damage for breakfast. In fact, I do. Like, whenever I eat breakfast in the morning, I actually take damage IRL. Like, that's how part of my secret. That's part of my nutritious, balanced breakfast is literally taking damage IRL for nutritional purposes. Yeah, and then I did that, and we're gonna heal so I don't die. I need to let her not get me in the corner. I remember this from last time. So during my first playthrough, I kept letting her bully me into the corner, and then bad things happen. So instead, we're gonna not do that, and we're gonna take charge. We're gonna take control of the situation. I'm in the center. You go home. I'm gonna die. No! Dude. That was ridiculous. What was that? Come on. What was that? Oh, that was really unlucky. That's so brutal. Well, we tried, guys. We really tried. But it's time to increment the death counter. Jerry has won again. Cygnus and Gron was unnecessarily difficult in my Cursed Crust run. I died to them an embarrassing amount of times. Dang. That one feels bad, because I feel like I really had it. And then it just... Like... I feel like I could have had that fight. Like, I feel like I could have had that, and then it was just like a really, really unfortunate... like attack that happened right there, and I was like right on the edge of it too. Gosh dang it, she wrecked me. Well, have fun with your pants. First 2 hours thrown away in darkness, or like a flash of light, literally like the light flashed and I was dead. Darkness gets bigger. Cha-ching. Yep, enjoy your pants, you doubter. All right, well, we've got 1 death on the way. Defeated. All right, clear profile, well, I guess. Yeah. All right. Well, who's ready for another round of Steel Soul? Yeah, you know what, guys? I think we're really gonna do this second try. What you guys think? Second try is the move? I think we got second try in our belt. Yeah, I didn't even need. Yeah, I don't know what even would have helped me there. No Bagma Bell wouldn't have helped me. Like, no extra tools would have helped me. Like, it literally just came down to I tried to heal, and then that light thing happened, and there was nothing I could do. What's your plan with Lace this time? Skip her or try again? I think we try her again, because I think that was just a really unlucky play. I think that we, like, on a good run, we have it. I think we win. Like, there's a parallel universe where I died to Bell Beast in a you know, an equally unlucky situation. Shogun, thank you for redeeming an easy side quest. You're actually the first person to redeem a side quest. So here's how the side quests work, guys. So these are IRL challenges that you do and then provide evidence of in the Discord. So there's a side quest channel in the Discord. So when you've completed the side quest, just take a picture or post some kind of evidence of it in the Discord so we can check it out. And the whole idea is that we're gaining experience in it's IRL. It's IRL. It's an IRL side quest, but that's okay because you redeemed an easy side quest. So easy side quests are designed to be small potatoes stuff that you can do to level up in real life. And so your IRL side quest is to draw a picture, any picture. It can be as complex as you want, as simple as you want. Draw a picture, post it in the Discord. All right, that's your side quest. All right. And I guess actually, so when I meant to say, if you'd like to choose the if you're down with that, that's cool. I actually meant to give you a choice as to like what genre of side quest you want. So if you'd like to get to pick a different side quest and you'd like to request a genre, right? It could be creativity, it could be fitness, it could be like culinary. I'm willing to provide an alternate side quest for you. But that's our first side quest. So thank you so much for redeeming that. I hope you enjoy. You're gonna upload it tomorrow. Awesome. Took me around 4 hours to beat it cursed. To beat what cursed? Oh, the Coral Tower. Yeah. Coral Tower is far worse cursed. I know it took me 4 streams to finish. Yeah, it's brutal. I mean, Coral Tower was pretty brutal for me not being cursed, but that was because I had to do it twice. Coral Tower was exceptionally hard. The reason I was complaining about the brothers was because I really shouldn't have died to them so much. Yeah, the brothers are like, Coral Tower is tough. The brothers comparatively, I mean, I think I beat brothers first try, which if I beat something first try, then it's a pretty doable situation. But maybe if you do it earlier game, it's not as easy or not as easy. If I remember, because my ADHD ain't gonna help. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no, if you don't get to it tomorrow, that's cool. But just that's your side quest. All right. Oh, so actually, do we want to do another prediction, guys? For me getting through Bell Beast. Is the side quest just for Shogun and for everyone? It's for Shogun because he redeemed it. If you want to draw a picture and post it in the Discord, you are free to do so. But it's specifically the side quest is, specifically for Shogun. I actually beat it twice because my first time I fell like a bug helped me win. The spiked floor didn't trigger correctly because I killed an enemy too fast. Yeah, so a very similar thing happened to me. Ren can attest. What happened was I actually beat I beat most of the enemy gauntlet. I gotta go to I got to go to. All right, see you, Shogun. Thanks for stopping by. Hope everything goes well. Looking forward to the completion of your side quest. What happens if he doesn't do it? Well, then he doesn't get the experience. He doesn't get the quest completion. So what happened was I beat most of the Coral Tower. I got up to the boss, beat the boss gauntlet, got to the boss, and then my mic freaked out, and so I had to restart my computer. And I forgot to actually like save and quit before I did that, and so the shortcut didn't remain open, and then I had to go do it all again. Wait, get that mossberry, I'll teach you. Oh, I just have to pogo off of the one guy, right? I just keep forgetting to do it. Yeah, watch this. Ah! Ah! Oh, now we've really done it. Oh, now we've really done it. Oh, no! All right, guys, we got the mossberry. Good job. No, we didn't get the mossberry. And now I've actually ruined everything. I might die right now. Oh, freaking pants. But yeah, if you guys want to do another prediction for Belbeast, we can do that. Stand under the berry till the moss mirror tries to attack you, then run the platform and pogo on the mirror when it starts moving towards you. Oh, good idea. Let's try that. Because my plan didn't work out. Okay. Oh, but he's dead. So I said I'd teach you. Well, now I gotta step to the bench, right? To refresh. Yeah. I think it's just over here. No, it respawns. Does it respawn? Because I didn't see it respawn. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna sit at the bench. Bench time. I gotta say, well, this is sure cinematic. It's kind of frustrating for playthrough. Also, I chose Steel Soul, right? This is a Steel Soul run. I kind of zoned out when I actually did Morning eating at Taco Bell. Yeah, honestly, I was like, oh, this was regret. This was a poor life choice. Oh no. Moss Mother, hold on, we gotta deal with some business first. Icon in the corner is gray, not red. I don't remember it being red. Oh, he's there. Okay. Well, okay. All right, let's just come on. Oh no, I'm bad. It's okay, we can do this. First try. Pop. Yeah, perfect. Where the screw is, it's gray. Okay, I don't remember it ever being red, but I'll trust you on that. Funny the things you like don't really notice after 100 hours of gameplay, and then something changes, and you're like, is that different? Maybe. Alrighty, we did it. Thanks for the tip on that. All right, let's go beat up Moss Mother, guys. So I think the plan here is exactly as it was before, which is just smile and wave. I'm just gonna wait for it. I'm not gonna get too greedy. We're just gonna. And after Belbeast, this is like a piece of cake. It was a little scary like first time just because it was like, oh, I don't remember Moss Mother. I don't remember how any of this goes. I'm not used to not having running and jumping and stuff like that. But now it's like, okay, we've been playing like this for 2 hours. I know how this works. I wouldn't say the normal icon is red, stays brown. Well, it's, it's a color that I've apparently not noticed. So red, brown, what, not gray is sufficient. Alrighty. It's the only reason I don't like restarting the period cramps are annoying. It's true. Yeah, they really do like kind of. You like a game that doesn't make you feel like a second playthrough drags. And like while I get. And I don't even get it because again, I don't really understand like the lore reason why it's happening. And so if there was some like profound like in story reason, like kind of like how the, like a Hollow Knight stabbing himself where it was like, oh, and we realize it's because she's like actually staving off the, the temptation of the silk, which I kind of like that headcanon better. I might just go with that regardless of what anyone says. I think, because I do really... Oh, frick. Like, I do really... I like the idea of you enter Farloom and you're, like, tempted by the silk. And Hornet's, like, fighting that temptation. Because she's a boss. Literally, like, she's a boss in the hit indie game The Hollow Knight. If you haven't played it, you should check it out. It's a pretty banging game. I mean, it's no Silksong, but same creators. Back in a sec, gotta brush my teeth. Fair enough. Oh, you gotta head to sleep? All right, well, thanks for joining, Rem. Good to see you. Hope everything goes well. Oh, I forgot to ask you how your final exam and everything went, but hope it went well, and maybe I'll hear about it next time. Let's go. Prepare and check when you go to the menu screen. You mean after I beat Steel Soul for the first try ever, for the first time, because it's good. We're gonna just beat it first try, no problem, as is tradition. Okay, yeah, and this is another thing where I'm kind of like, okay, we could do to skip this. You know, it's funny because you'd like think that you get, you know, you get this sort of fake out where it's like, oh, like she's creepy laughing, and you think that she's a bad guy, but turns out she's actually like just a normal person. But it turns out in Act 3 she's kind of a bad guy. I'll tell you once I have the results. I was less confident with the last ones, just didn't have the time to focus on all 3 exams, but it's possible I passed. Okay, well, hope it went well. Hope you get some good results on that. Glad to hear it. But yeah, thanks for coming by. Appreciate you hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one. We're gonna be back next time, next Tuesday, doing more blueprints, and then thanks for the good luck with the rest of the run. See ya. Yeah, we're gonna do more some blueprints next Tuesday, Thursday, and then we'll be back with Steel Soul on Friday. It's gonna be Steel Soul Fridays from here on out. All right, here we go. Can I bench there? I feel like it didn't let me bench. Can I bench? Please, sir. I would like one bench, please. Thank you. Still not talking to you. All right, let's just book it. We know we've been to all this. We know how this goes now. So we're gonna just book it to the land of Belbeast and just win the game. Oh, frick. Because I think, you know, as we play this more and more, we're gonna kind of optimize, like, oh, and then we go here to get this upgrade, and then we go here, and then it's gonna be super easy. Right now, I'm still kind of like relearning and remembering where everything is, and it's like, okay, I kind of remember how it went from 2 hours ago, but I still don't super duper remember. So, do like, Wanderer is gonna be kind of a, you know, a thing to overcome, because we're gonna have to learn how Wanderer works a little bit. I was sort of surprised at how unfamiliar it felt. So we'll have to really get comfy with it. Is this important? I forget what's over here again already. It's just money, right? We're getting the money. We're getting the cash money because we're gonna need it for that key. The routing on the key was pretty good last time, so I think if we just do that as the same thing again, it'll pay out. I also wonder if it's worth it to get Magnetite Brooch early, because even if it means we'll have to grind a little bit more for the key, in the long run, I think it'll get us closer to our end goals. Oh, first enemy gauntlet. This was super easy last time, so I think we don't have a problem here. I think we just win first try because we're the greatest. And then we'll see how this goes. I'm suspecting, you know, we've got, you know, about an hour and a half more of stream, roughly speaking. So I'll play till the next, like, you know, I'll play until a reasonable checkpoint within the 4 to 5 hour range. So we might die right here. We might beat Lace and get to the far fields, and then beat fourth chorus and win. But that's okay. Pretty good, I'd say pretty good progress for our first Steel Soul run, right? Certainly some room for improvement. I was really hoping to beat Lace. I think there's a world where we had beaten Lace that first time. Like, it did really feel like that just came down to some bad luck. Some classic GoodBerean luck there. Not even waiting for this. Did really feel like it just came down to some classic GoodBerean luck on that one. Whereas like it wasn't like I was overwhelmed with skill issue. It was like one poorly timed heal cost me the run. And then, so, you know, I have confidence that she's totally beatable this time. She's not that hard. She really isn't. It just didn't work out this time, and that's okay. That's gonna be a lot of this game. But if we can make, you know, incremental progress towards our goal, we can learn. I think the only thing I'm scared of is when if I get to like some really difficult bosses, particularly difficult bosses, the ones where I've had to like really grind at. I'm very scared for Sister Splinter and Hornet. I'm very concerned about the ramifications of that, because I do not know. I'm very scared that we're going to run into a situation where where Sister Splinter is, or Hornet just or Widow just bodies us, and then we spend 4 hours getting back to the same place, and then we have to like learn over and over again how to not be bad. But I'm also hoping that maybe we get lucky and you know, maybe we get lucky and maybe it ends up just being, ooh, shard pendant, cool. You know, maybe we just get lucky and what am I saying? My brain is already like a fog. You die to steel, you lose one steel soul run, and all of a sudden your brain just goes to mush. I'm worried that because for fights like with Sister Splinter and Widow, I had to fight them for a while. I had to really kind of grind it out to like get good at them, and there was like a very real skill issue to overcome there. I'm worried that skill issue is still gonna be there, and I'm gonna have to like re-figure it out. But instead of going back and fighting every like 3 minutes, it's gonna be every 3 hours, and that's not great. Is there a flea over here? Did I go this way last time? Maybe. What's over here? Oh, it's Chakra. All right, we'll go talk to Chakra. Yeah, okay. Blah blah blah.
Temirian.
Kietska.
Almost bought a map on accident. Nope, we're not buying stuff. Farewell, child wielding needle. Alright. So is this the way to Moss Home? Am I going the right way here? Feels like I'm going the right way. This feels right way-y. Alright. So, Operation Don't Die to this clown. Okay. That guy jumped towards me, and that guy jumped away, of course. Okay. Oh my goodness, and this guy, I forget about you. You're a problem. But not anymore, because I'm a genius. Alright. Alright, we're already making pretty good time here. You know, this has been what, like 20 minutes? So wow, we're gonna have Bell Beast done before the ad break for sure. Easiest Bell Beast kill of my life. And then we might even grab Magnetite Brooch early and just start saving up some cash. No, that's not what I. Whatever, fine. Because what are we at on cash? 138. Yeah, so I think we can buy the Magnetite Brooch. So I think Let's get Silk Spear. Let's unlock that shortcut to whatever home. And then...
Whoa.
Whoa! Can you not? I'm busy. Yeah, we certainly are gonna have the cash for this. Oh, and I could have, ooh, some silk flies, nice. Just gonna walk up here. All right, and oh, frick. Oh, there's another one. More. Oh man, we're rolling in cash. Yeah, there's gonna be no problem getting the 500 we need. But let's get Silk Spear first. Okay, you're back. All right, we're getting Silk Spear. Now that I actually know where I'm going and I'm not just wandering around re-experiencing the game, now we're actually getting somewhere. So, Silk Spear. So I think my plan is to actually go for the magnetite brooch soon, right now, because I think I have the cash for it. Or if I don't, I'm really close to it. And then, because I think that is just gonna pay very quick dividends. Like, the sooner I can start earning on the magnetite brooch, the better that's gonna be overall. Like, we're gonna raid rosary string. Oh, I think I didn't get this last time. And then this is the way to, and then here's the relic, right? Yeah, the coral commandment. Then we just jump. Unlock the elevator. I still can't believe I missed this until like the end of I was like 2/3 of the way through Act 1 before I got this this situation here. I can't believe that I missed that. It could have been so early game, and I just didn't put it together. I was really confused at the beginning of the game though. I was like, there was a lot of stuff going on, and I couldn't quite understand the situation.
Oh boy, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy something. Buy your magnetite brooch. And I think that's going to be a worthwhile investment because I think that I'll earn this cash back in rosaries that I would have gotten had I had the magnetite brooch equipped. I'll easily earn 120 rosaries that I would have otherwise lost, and then we'll be rolling in cash. Oh no, I'm just gonna go back the way I came. So we're already ready for. I wish I had an actual timer on screen. Maybe I should do a timer. Timer would be cool. We might do timer. I might build a stream timer because it is nice to see kind of like how long we've been going on a particular run. And during a first playthrough, I kind of didn't care as much because it was like, oh, we'll get it when we get it. And it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But now I'm kind of like, you know, now I'm in sort of a place of like, oh, well, now that there's like these quick runs, I don't know when I actually started this. Was it 20 minutes ago? Was it 40? It certainly wasn't 60. Oh, but we can heal at the place. Yeah, I'm not fighting you. Yeah, this is already gonna be dividends. Yeah, already at 100 again. Yeah. Oh, this is so much better. This is absolutely the move. I can't believe I didn't do this the first time. But that's okay. Some of the times it's gonna be like that. We're gonna try stuff. It's gonna maybe work out sort of, and then we're gonna try something different and be like, oh, this is what we should have been doing the whole time. So that's kind of the fun of like a Steel Soul run like this, is that, you know, we're no longer in first playthrough territory, but there's still lots of stuff to learn. There's still little like optimizations to make. It can only be learned through trial and error, really. So, all right. Bell Beast is gonna be easy peasy. We have no problem with Bell Beast. Was he a little bit scary the first time? There was like a moment or two when he was scary. But there's nothing that some optimized play can't overcome. Can't believe I'm just thinking back to my first playthrough when I died to Belbeast like a couple of times. I can't remember how long it took me to beat Belbeast, but I was very salty by the fact that he was already doing double damage. But I already missed the dash, dude. I'm like, ooh, let me just dash you. Nope. Also, this is like where I kind of feel like, because the music seems really loud in my ear, and I'm wondering, like, is it covering up my voice? Is that a good thing? Is it? Like, finally, this guy shuts up. My goodness, this guy's been yammering for 3 hours. All I want to do is watch some Steel Soul play. But we'll see. I'll watch back the VOD and see how this goes. I think, you know, when I first was playing through Hollow Knight, when I was doing Hollow Knight wrong, the first couple of streams felt like overly loud to me, and so then I adjusted the game audio way down, and then it seemed like there was a much better balance of like my voice compared to the sound effects, specifically in the boss fights. But we'll see. You know, if it ends up not being the move, then I'll adjust. So far, this is going well. I mean, I've been able to yap comfortably without really a care in the world, which is already an improvement. I can see how like Steel Soul experts really start to optimize like the beginning of the game, and be like, oh, Belbeast, yawn, Moss Mother, yawn. Hopefully we get to a place where I'm like, Lace, yawn, Widow, yawn, Sister Splinter, yawn. Ah. Stop putting me in the corner, dude. I don't want to be in the corner. You don't call me the corner Berean. Call me the center Berean. Never put a Berean in the corner. Morling is very yawn to me. Good. I'm glad Morling is yawn to you. I mean, I know, like, relatively speaking, he's not, like, the biggest, Oh, I'm scared. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this might be the end. We gotta lock in. Gosh, I gained silk so slowly, dude. What is this? You just keep putting me in the corner. Stop putting me in the corner. Isn't... No! Well... Ah. Rip. Alright, well... That sure is a lesson there. She bit you. She did. She got me in the corner. Never let Belbeast get you in the corner. It always ends bad. Dang. Alright, well... Oh, I see the red, yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, okay. Now I see. Now I understand. Alright, Steel Soul. Well... Here we go again. It's not... I guess we could run another ad break right now. I think I'll try to see if I can get at least through Moss Mother, and then we'll run an ad break. Or maybe get up to Moss Mother and run an ad break. Oh, we gotta increment the death counter. The look of smoke she makes just shows how she's gonna come out of the ground. Oh, I knew she was going to leap. Okay, I guess I just haven't learned that telegraph yet. The problem was, like, she got me in the corner with her 2 bell attacks, and then, like, I was trying to get back into the center, but then I saw the big one, and I was like, oh, I don't want to risk that. So I don't know how I reclaim that ground if she gets me there. I guess part of it's just, like, eat the... It's almost always, I guess, stand right next to her, right? Because if you stand right next to her, she's never going to have like an area attack on the ground immediately. It's either going to be she just jumps out and then does the bell. She jumps out and does the charge, or she jumps out and does the jump. And so either way, I have a second to react after she actually jumps out of the ground. And I can tell what she's going to do because she jumps out immediately. Or if she's going to jump, if she's going to do the jump, it's going to be immediate. What's up, Boom Trout? How you doing? Welcome in. We are playing some Silksong Steel Soul. So I've beaten the game entirely, and so now we're doing a challenge run where it's permadeath. And so far I've died 2 times. One was felt a little bit cheap. It was just a very unlucky sequence of events that happened, and one was totally avoidable, and I was just having a skill issue. And so we're just starting our 3rd run. But how are you doing? What's going on? How's your game dev stuff going? All right. Yeah, this is getting real. The period cramps are getting real old, dude. How realistic is a permadeath run? People complete it like that. I mean, Jerry's completed it like that. Some of the regulars here have. It's pretty common, but it's also pretty brutal. Like it's my first time doing this, so this is my first stream trying permadeath. So it's doable, but it's a grind for sure. People go for it for a while. But it's okay because we're gonna get it 3rd try. You know what they say is that it takes 3 tries to do a Steel Soul run. We died to Bell Beast, we died to Lace, and now we're gonna die to nothing because we're gonna beat the game. Oh wait, no, I know how this works. Because I'm a genius now, because Rem showed me. I'm a genius because of something that Rem taught me. Yep. There we go. Aha, pro level platforming. But yeah, it's quite the challenge. It's pretty popular among the Silksong community and the Hollow Knight community, which is the prequel to this game. Calling Hollow Knight the prequel feels weird. Like it's as if Hollow Knight is the afterthought and Silksong is the main event. But yeah, it's a carryover from the original Hollow Knight, where they have this permanent death version called Steel Soul, and people eat it up. There's lots of people who play it. And I wasn't sure if I was gonna do it, but people seemed interested in seeing me check it out. So here we're doing it. We're doing Silksong Steel Soul Fridays. So that's what we're up to. And now we fight the first boss. We got 4 minutes to beat this boss, and we can do this. Because this guy's easy. I haven't died to this guy yet. I don't think I even died to this guy on my first playthrough. I think I just murdered him first try. He's pretty easy. And the more I play him, the easier he gets. In fact, I'm so confident that I'm going to beat him that I'm just going to read Jerry's super mega chat right now. Because my latest playthrough of Hollow Knight, I wasn't on Steel Soul, but I beat the entire game deathless, including the Pantheon. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, but if you're Steel Soul pilled already, then it just kind of becomes an afterthought, I suppose, right? Where it's like you're not even trying to do deathless, it just happens. And it's kind of, at a micro scale, that's sort of like what happens with certain bosses. Like you get to a certain skill level and then you can do them hitless. That's what I did. I had a couple of pretty sick hitless bosses on the, on my first playthrough here, where I beat Silk Grandmother with Curse Crest hitless after like 3 hours of trying to beat him or beat her and not making much progress. But when I did beat her, it was hitless because I had learned enough of the game that I was just like, okay, I've got this locked in now. And I feel like that's a pretty common experience where you struggle for a bit with a boss, and then you get to a point where you've mastered all the patterns, and all of a sudden you go from losing every time to now we're just hitless or 1 or 2 hits. And it really just speaks to kind of like the difficulty of this game, where it's like the difficulty really comes from its unforgiving nature, right? Where it's like you can have a boss down pretty good, but there's a couple of bad decisions just irrevocably ruin the game. I don't have enough focus to see whether or not irrevocably is a word. But it feels like a word, so I'm saying it. irrevocably. Irrevocably. There it is. But it's so it's a challenge for sure. But it's a challenge because it's it's not a challenge as that, but it's a challenge because it's you're fighting. Everyone's already off. It's a challenge specifically because you are doing because it's just a couple of mistakes just will ruin the run. But at some point, if you've mastered the game and then you don't have those mistakes, then you win. All right, I'm gonna just start our ad break now. So take a couple of minutes to use the bathroom, get a drink, stretch, get an eye break, and then we'll be back with some more Steel Soul action. All right, and we're back. Hope everyone had a good break. I hope that, you know, the breaks are something that people appreciate and are able to take advantage of. I know it's, you know, sometimes it can be like a weird, like a break in the action, and then, you know, might be, you know, some people that might just like leave and go check out something else. But I don't know. I like having the little breaks, and I think it kind of, you know, does a nice job of kind of breaking up the. It, you know, it's a healthy way to just kind of get away from screens and not stare at something for 4 hours with no break at all. So I keep saying break. Clearly we're in the 4th hour, because if we're just in rambling mode already. It feels like it's been a long stream, which, like, arguably this is like on the shorter end of things. Normally this is like at the, like, normally I'm getting to this point and I'm like, oh, I should probably stop soon. And normally I try to do a little bit longer streams on Fridays. But it's, I don't know, it's, sometimes you just got to feel it out, you know. Sometimes I'm just feeling, I feel like this whole week I've been a little bit more tired than usual. Not sure why that is. If anything, I've gotten more sleep than I normally do. But I've tried to rest. I've tried to pace myself. But yeah, maybe it's just because this stream, like, no, I'm now doing this. I'm doing Bone Bottom for the 3rd time in a row, so it's starting to get a little old. Like, okay, the first time was fun because it was like, oh, we're like re-experiencing the game for the first time in a long time, and so I'm like seeing all this stuff with a new perspective. And the second time I was like, okay, I just saw this. Like, let's kind of get to the action. Now it's like, okay, like Bone Bottom, yada yada. Whatever, let's move on, please. We go next. But hopefully this means I will be able to super optimize my routing here, and it will go super duper fast through the game and have no problems whatsoever. That is my personal plan. My personal plan is to just get through the entire game really quickly, 0 problems. We're gonna get to Bell Beast as fast as possible. We're gonna get to Bell Beast in like 10 minutes. I think I think we can do it. I think we can do it 10 minutes from now, be at Bell Beast and just beating him. I think we do the exact same thing we did last time. So like, I think, well, I'm gonna go into this room and get these beads. And then I'm gonna, you know, as soon as we get 120, I think I'm just gonna belt right for the magnetite brooch, because I think that's just a solid investment right at the gate. And the sooner I can get that, the better. Because magnetite brooch is really just the move. Sooner I get that, the more beads I get overall, and the less problems I have in the long run. Long run doesn't really matter if I can't get past Bell Beast, let alone Lace. But I don't know. It's whatever. We practice for the end game is what we do. Like, we practice. It's just like with blueprints. So, like, you know, my mentality with blueprints is like, frick, I've got to focus. I mean bind. Frick, I gotta bind. We gotta bind up, guys. We gotta lock in and bind up. We can't be unbound. Which is supposed to be a pun on focusing and being unfocused, but I feel like that's not coming through, so I have to explain the joke now. Isn't that fun? Don't we all love when I explain jokes because they're not clear? 60. Okay, yeah, we need 120. We need 120 to get our goodness. So, I think as soon as we get that 120, we're just doing it. No. I like how the bead bounces off of the edge of the screen. Like it knows. I guess that's nice in it going into the ether and then me being like, no, my stuff. All right. But was I saying? I feel like I was saying something interesting. Oh yeah, blueprints. So like, you know, blueprints is a roguelike, and the thing I keep talking about in you know, my blueprint streams is like the whole goal for any particular run is not to actually beat the game. The goal for any particular run is to make the next run as good as possible, or make changes to the game experience that are going to permanently improve my approach to every future run, whether that's gaining a piece of knowledge, solving some puzzle, gaining some sort of permanent upgrade that carries on into the future. Like everything that I'm doing in blueprints at this point in my playthrough is doing things that have the singular goal of improving future runs, and eventually that's just going to all give way. Eventually I'm going to learn enough stuff and gain enough tricks and acquire enough permanent upgrades that the end game is just going to happen. Like, we're just going to get there, and we're not even going to have to try to do it. Or it'll be really obvious that it's like, okay, and now we start trying, because this is the time when we start actually making progress. So it's you know, so the goal is really to improve future runs, and in a sense that's kind of my goal here as well. Even though I keep saying like, oh, first try, second try, third try, like, and like, yeah, part of me is like, oh, okay, I want to be careful, I want to make sure that I'm, you know, actually giving myself a fair shake and really try it, you know, because it's pretty punishing to, you know, poor Belvy's fight is pretty punishing. Like, a poor Belvy's fight is 40 minutes of prelude before I get to try again, and it's just gonna get progressively worse as we go. But you know, with that said, the goal then becomes, can I got to get going. Good luck with making progress on the run. All right, well, thanks for joining, Jerry. Good to see you again. Hope everything goes well with what you're doing, and hope to see you in another one. We're going to be doing Silksong Steel Soul Fridays, so feel free to pop in next Friday. If you're interested in blueprints, we're doing that Tuesdays, Thursdays, and if not, no worries. Hope to see you in another one. But have a good night. But like I was saying with blueprints, it's you know, the goal is to really gain skills that are gonna improve my overall run. And so similarly here, even though there's not like permanent upgrades I can gain, there's skill upgrades I can gain in the sense of mastering my routing, mastering the layout, mastering little enemy patterns and little optimizations that minimize my chance of dying to a particular obstacle in the future. And so if we can really, you know, if we can lock in Belbeast, if we can lock in Lace, and we get to a point where it's like, okay, those are basically free, then that's like the equivalent of these permanent upgrades. And so as much as I do want to like give it my all and like try to get you know, win the game here, I understand that might not happen. I understand that we may not come out on top. Oh, freaking hands. And that's okay, because we're gonna, it's about the journey, and, you know, it's cheesy, like, it's about the journey, not the destination. But like with a game like this, it really is. Like, the goal is not to like beat Steel Soul in one stream and then like be like, well, we did that, that's cool. I mean, maybe that would be a cool thing to go for someday, is like, oh, beating Steel Soul one stream, that'd be insane. That'd actually, I probably couldn't do that like at this point in my streaming career, but you know, maybe at some point in the future, that might be a cool like goal slash be like, you know, stream goal, be like, not stopping stream until I beat Steel Soul, like beating Steel Soul in one stream, no stops, haha. That'd be that could be a fun thing for yet future, because I don't know if I've ever seen anyone do that. Not that I like am constantly perusing the category, but I feel like it's just the sort of thing that I haven't heard of people doing. So maybe it's a good idea. But yeah, so it's, you know, it's about doing, you know, but the point is that it's not really about me doing this as fast as possible. It's about me enjoying the ride, like the ride of Steel Soul, because, you know, I really enjoyed the ride of first playthrough, and there's something about a first playthrough that's so special. Like you discover where you're playing the game like as intended and experiencing like the intended progression through a specific game and through a specific, you know. Obviously, the devs kind of want you to experience it in a certain way, and there's something to that. But then there's also a sense in which we, you know, you want to experience, you know, you. What am I saying? I'm losing track of what I'm saying. I've made a horrible mistake. Good job, GoodBerean. Nailed it. But the what am I saying? What am I actually saying? Let me go buy the magnetite brooch. Let me equip it, and then I'm gonna focus on what I'm actually trying to say. What I'm saying is, I enjoy playing through a game for the first time. I enjoy the sense of exploration. I enjoy the sense of experiencing a reveal that I didn't see coming. I enjoy the experience of just like admiring the way a game progresses and opens up and how it's designed, and how it's intended to be experienced. That's all fun. And to be able to do that on stream and experience that like with other people, some people who know, some people who don't, and to just kind of have that shared experience, that's something that's really special, and something that I've really come to enjoy about streaming. Is it really has improved my experience of a video game, where I'm just, you know, some things that I might be more inclined to get really sour about or just get really bored by, like, you know, if I were playing this on my own, I'd probably, some of the harder bosses, I'd probably either give up on entirely or just like be super bored and frustrated trying to do them. And honestly, I might not even have finished some of them by now if I hadn't had, you know, because maybe it's, you know, I've had a bad day and I'm not even actually feeling up to getting beaten up by Carmelita for the 18,000th time. So, you know, there's something to not, this is not the right way. You know, there's something to, what is there something to? Something to something. I just went the long way, because I'm already like trained to just like go up that way, and that I like didn't even think, oh, the shortcut's already open. But I guess what I'm saying is, it's I'm used to experiencing. I kind of want to explore a little bit more now, so we can like, see what are the things we can accomplish here. Maybe are there some cool tools and stuff I can pick up? Might as well just try it. Oh, and then this is the way that I need to unlock from the other side. But oh, and then here's Fleetopia. Yes, of course. Is it worth coming up here right now? I mean, it's not worth it. I'm right here, so I might as well do it, right? It's just that I'll have to come back here later anyway. I'm getting really scattered. You can tell that it's a... Oh, and I can grab his wish right here. Oh, that's actually perfect. So I don't have to come back here later. Never mind. This is brilliant. Oh, I'm really so glad that I did this. But I guess what I'm saying is, that it's what am I saying? I've totally lost the plot. You can tell it's hour 4. Well, we might as well get some beads while we're here. I don't remember what I was saying at this point. Oh well. I do think that the like the experience of a game. Yeah, I've really enjoyed experiencing games on stream, and like it's been a lot of fun to like experience games kind of like through my eyes still, but like I don't know, it's just, it changes your perspective when you're doing it like with people and in front of other people. Afraid rosary string. Okay, sick. We're already gaining so much cash, dude. Frick. Oh, frick. Don't die, don't die. There we go. But yeah, it's a lot of fun to experience games on stream, and then it's a lot of fun to, you get that first time experience, and that's really special. But then there's also a sense in which you're, now playing Steel Soul is kind of a new sort of first time experience where, okay, I've seen everything that there is to see in the game for the most, I mean, I guess not really, like there's always new stuff, but, I've got the scope of the land. I kind of understand vaguely what we're working with here. Oh wait, does this... I probably should have taken this shortcut ages ago, dude. Because what is this? Where does this lead? Does this lead back? This leads to here. So I could have come up here from here? This is Bone Bottom, right? This is like near the very beginning. Am I crazy? Let me just inspect the situation here so I can understand. Yeah, so I could have made my life so much easier with just some very cleverly placed shortcuts, but it's what it is. We are... I've already talked to you. There's some shards down there, but I'm not going for it. We must press on. I think we're just going to Belby's, right? No, I want to open the shortcut first, though. I must get the shortcut. Why is that guy literally me, though? What I'm trying to say, and it's taking me a long time to say because I'm delirious, is I feel like playing Silksong in a Steel Soul context is a whole new type of experiencing for the first time. We're going to learn routing choices. We're going to learn different things that we can do that are efficient or inefficient. And I'm excited to experience that in real time. And so because of that, I'm not in a rush to get it completed. I'm not in a rush to like experience it in a way that is, I probably don't need to ride down here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm not in a rush to experience this game and complete it real quick. I'm here for the long haul. I'm here to just kind of enjoy the ride, however long it takes us to figure it out. It's fine by me because I'm just here to enjoy myself, and if other people are getting a kick out of this too, that's cool. And if we can all just kind of have fun together and make some progress towards a goal, like that's really what it's all about. I don't need to be able to go up here. I can just go straight to the guy. Okay. Remember when I was gonna go to Belby's in like 10 minutes and then instead I fell down a hole and wasted half an hour wandering around the long way? Remember that? That was awesome. We should do that again. No, we should never do that again. But we do have some cash money. And we're just gonna heal. Yeah, I wish every boss fight had this right before it. This is like easy mode heals. Okay. Okay, here we go. Alright, Beast. Let's first try this thing. Does it really count as first try if it's a Steel Soul run and I died to him last time? Like, that's by definition not first try. But, okay. So, Jerry was saying you can tell by the smoke what the jump is, what it's going to be. So that looks like a slither. That looks like a jump. Oh, and he goes, "Arrgh." Okay. And that looks like a slither. Bells. Slither. Jump. Can Silk Spear you because I'm a genius. Slither. Bells. Oh yeah, I got this. Slither. Oh, jump. Slither. Bells. Bells. Slither. Bells. That's his phase. Bells. Nope. Haha. I wonder if that I don't know if that actually did damage to him. I hope it did. If not, I'm gonna be really mad. Oh, that's scary. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home. I do want to go home. I am home. What am I talking about? Well, I want to go home-er. I was just saying about how I'm ready to enjoy the ride, and now I'm like, I want to go home. Oh, frick. I tried to dash. I don't have a dash. Okay, so now we can't Silk Spear because I need to heal up. Need a Bells. Using a Slither. You got Bells. Yeah, that was scary. Oh, you go. Heal. I think as long as I know is coming, then I think we win always every time. Bells. Bells. As long as... Yeah. Probably be really careful. I can just not try to hit him on us. I mean, only hit him on slithers. Bells. Oh, frick. But he's not under me. I don't know how to avoid that. Bells. That was just like a really unfortunate, like, he just was under me, and then it was too late. Bells. He's just, yeah. Oh, let's go. I'm a genius. We almost got bodied by it. We weren't gonna die because we had 3 health, but I still don't have a reliable way to avoid Like an unlucky is just the death of me. But you know what's not the death of me? Is a Silk Heart. Now I'm starting to understand how certain people have like an encyclopedic knowledge of this game, because you play Steel Soul and all of a sudden, like, you know when you're getting that first Silk Heart. You know where that first red tool is. Because, like, the alternative is just going insane. Yeah, this feels really loud to me, so I'll have to watch the VOD back and see how it feels to, like, listen to me talk over the sounds. I feel like it's unbalanced. We might have to go for a happy medium, because I agree there's been some times when it feels like the sound's a little quiet. I've noticed, like, as on the title screen especially, the music seems really low. So, I mean, it feels bad to see that 2 death counter there, but We beat the Bell Beast, and that's a victory. So, oh, and we saved Bell Beast. So obviously, we're gonna go back to. I don't know if you actually have to go back to Bone Bottom. You probably don't, but I'm just gonna do it so that I don't have to like freak this guy out every time. That's gonna be tradition. We just freak out the guy because it's the law. It's not too bad or anything. I mean, the sound seems reasonable. Okay, good. I'm worried. The thing I'm worried about is like during the boss fights, if it's like overwhelming, because I feel like in the past, like when I've watched certain VODs, like the bot, like you can't really hear me over like when there's a lot of stuff happening on the screen. But if that's, you know, if that's not the case anymore, then perfect. But thanks for the feedback. I appreciate that. It's always good to get like viewer feedback on that stuff, because it's like I can have, you know, I can rewatch the VOD after the fact and see how it is, and I can you know, have my own opinions about like what it's you know, what I think sounds good. But ultimately, it's gonna be like, you know, if you guys think it's good or think it's not. Oh, what's his face showed me a trick where I can just do that, and now the bench is here. Let's go. All right, thanks, Jerry. Shout out to Jerry for being a G. All right, so we got the I don't know what I'm doing. I probably should have gotten the wish. Let's actually go back, because I want to get the wish wall while I'm here. Or I want to go get the wish wall stuff. Make sure we get all our wishes, and so I can complete side quests over time and then die to Lace anyway. That seems good. Trying to think about like what a good goal for the rest of the stream is. I think a good goal is to, because I want to get the Wanderer's Crest, which means we have to get 500 stuff. We have to get the dash. Okay, I think dash is our next goal. I think if we can get dash, let's get dash next and see kind of where we're at on it. See where it lands us, time-wise. And then I might end stream after getting dash, or we might persist and get the Wanderer's Crest. So let's see, Marrow. No, I did literally. Remember 5 seconds ago when I said I was gonna do something, and then I went to the place I was gonna do it, and then immediately left and didn't do anything? Remember that? That was a great time. Boy, you can really tell we're an hour before, because this is rude. I don't know how any people go like 6 hours of stream. Oh, I can't donate yet? Holy cow, dude. Fine. Well, I'm not donating yet anyway. I didn't even want to donate. You're getting tired and gonna roll out here soon. Thanks for the good luck, Boom Trout. Thanks for hanging around and just hanging out. I appreciate you stopping by. Hope to see you in another one. Hope everything goes well with your game dev stuff. Holy cow, that's loud. If I don't, so if I do determine later, yeah. So if I do determine that I'm not gonna be changing anything audio-wise, I'm gonna probably need to adjust my own personal levels so that it's not as loud in my ear, because some of those sound effects are like really like the Bell Beast stuff, and like when he's like breaking out of the bells and stuff, like that's really loud to me personally, and it's gonna make me talk louder, which I feel like isn't something that needs to happen. Like we have weird kind of like we already have a weird relationship with our audio situation, where oh frick, no, I can do this. I can be a genius. I already have a weird relationship with my audio where I talk, you know, right now I feel like I'm talking sort of like low-key, kind of like chill, down to earth, but then there's other times where I just get really loud and like kind of like shouty and I'm like, oh come on, as you know, as streamers tend to do. Like it's not like I'm the only person that's ever done that. Like that happens. That's normal. Oh, there's a flea up here. Oh, we're getting the flea for sure. But you know, it's normal to get shouty for stuff like this, I feel like, but you know, when you're for streamers. But I don't know, I still haven't figured out a way to manage my audio in a way that like feels like it's good. I do want to get a different mic, because I've been doing some looking into mics and stuff, and realizing, oh, like the kind of mic I have really isn't a good fit for the environment that I'm in, like my streaming setup. Like I really need to get like a different kind of mic that's gonna help like take advantage of the sort of room that I'm in and the sort of treatments that I'm able to provide in terms of audio. And so because of that, I'm already kind of conscientious of my no way, dude. Oh, dude. That feels bad. Holy cow. That's the most embarrassing death yet. I feel like we've gone downhill in our death situation, right? So let's have a quick recap. And I think this is probably a good time to end the stream. So as a quick recap, we had spent 2 hours painstakingly avoiding death, got to Lace, and died to honestly some nonsense. Like, honestly, it was a bit of a dumb way that we died. And then went back, and then run 2 went and died to Bell Beast. Totally avoidable. Could have just been better at the game and we would have survived. And then run 3, get past Bell Beast, finally get kind of like lock in the strategy for Bell Beast, only to die to some random enemies while trying to rescue a flea. Like, I didn't even need to be up there, man. That didn't even need to, none of that needed to happen. But I guess, you know, I suppose it gives us a good departure point for the stream. So we didn't, unfortunately, we did not complete Steel Soul first try, but that's okay. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. I didn't actually expect to beat Steel Soul first try. I kinda knew that we were gonna die at some point. I was hoping to not die this early. I was hoping to not die this often, but we did, in some sense, I suppose, my goal was accomplished. We did in fact die. But that was fun. I think that was an enjoyable first foray into the Steel Soul experience. I learned some stuff. I learned about some specific routing things that I think are going to be beneficial. I've learned about some routing stuff that is not going to be beneficial. Learned about some options that we can play with in terms of skipping lace, not skipping lace. I think it'll be fun to experiment with those down the line. We've also learned about how it's important to kind of stay locked in even when you think you can let your guard down, because otherwise you'll just die to silly nonsense. So that's gonna be it for stream. Thank you for everyone who stopped by. Like we had quite the crowd. We had, you know, Rem stopped by, Jerry came back and hung out. We got Boom Trout in there. We got a little bit of Shogun. Thanks for everybody for pitching in, giving some tips, just hanging out. Thank you for anyone who is lurking at any point, or anyone who's watching the VOD, checking the VOD out after the fact. I see you. I appreciate you. We will continue to do VODs for this. My goal eventually is to condense the first playthrough into like a video, or maybe a small set of videos for a supercut. But I think that, you know, the Steel Soul runs, I'm not gonna do super much in terms of highlight reels. I will in fact be just plopping all the VODs on stream, or on the YouTubes anyway, so keep an eye out for that. Thanks for joining. Appreciate everyone stopping by, and until next time, be good.